saying to the referee that Kirk Cousins is kind of throwing his hands out there with the hut and drawing. See him there? The quarterback is not allowed to make a real overt gesture with his hands.
So the Buffalo Bills beat the Miami Dolphins 34-31 in a bizarre game. The Vikings are in the red zone. There's a screen to Cook. A lot of space. One blocker. Now the Giants close in. And we're off and running. Party till we're purple.
The first couple, Justin Jefferson, the screen there to Dalvin Cook. It's not what he.
It's a SpongeBob reference.
Match up man, get after the quarterback, and kind of live and die with that man approach. Right now, the zone is being carved up early in this game by Kirk Cousins.
I did make it into two different streams. I made it work. Now time to get invested in this game after the roller coaster that was Miami at Buffalo. Cook. 3rd and 3. First third down of the game. Vikings marched right down here. Jefferson's already got 3 catches. Cook's almost averaging 4 yards a carry. Cousins hasn't missed. He's 5 of 5. And they're all wearing purple. So much purple.
Look at all the DBs on the field. 4 down linemen. Everybody else, 7 DBs.
Cousins rolls to his left, finds Hawkinson, 1st and goal. Both of these teams are challenged on defense, especially in the secondary. That's why I think this game could be a shootout. The first game was, like low 20s for each side, but I think this game could turn into a shootout. Depends on what version of Daniel Jones we get today.
It's very hard for those 2 defensive backs to pass that off when one wide receiver is running directly behind.
This will be the game that ruins my parlay. You watch.
A nice short yardage design there by Kevin O'Connell. Set up 1st and goal.
Jefferson. Oh, I think he's getting touchdown. Stretching out for it. I wish he would gritty from one end of the end zone to the other. Be the longest gritty in history.
I think he did. They typically teach you it's really close. That right knee hit. I mean, he clearly hits the inside of the pylon. The question's going to be, did any part of that right knee hit
down?
Like
down short of the goal line.
Knees down right there, and
1st and goal inside the 1.
Looks like it might be a half yard short, but what an effort there by Justin Jefferson.
They got to review that.
We'll see what they see.
Let's say he's down short of the goal line.
Before they even signaled on the field,
I'm thirsty.
Saying he was short, and it certainly looks like that will be the case, but they will look at it here. A pending touchdown in Minnesota, but Jefferson looks
and the
like
day of
he's
1,000 commercials continues.
Back after the review.
First game wore me out. That game took so fucking long.
Longer than I thought it would.
That was almost 4 hours. About a month away from the Daytona 500. At least the dual races are worth watching this year, Todd. We don't have to roll our eyes and wonder why we still have the dual races. They're always just a single file test session nowadays. Especially now. Go back and watch like the 2009 and 2010 dual races and see how good they were. Especially 2010. You can win Terry Bradshaw's money. You got 14 minutes and 50 seconds left to get in.
By T-Mobile with price lock guarantee, T-Mobile won't raise your rate ever.
Well, they've overturned the touchdown call. Mike Pereira said it right away. This is the play, and you can see it's pretty obvious.
Coke 600 is great again. The 600 this past year is the best race I've ever seen. I think the 600 last year was the best race of the year.
In like a pre-snap jet motion, Dory Jackson there in man coverage has to carry him all the way to the other side of the field.
The two best races I've ever been to were 600s, closely followed by a Bristol night race and the first Charlotte Roval. Inside the one. Hey, Dolphins, here's the play you should have called. Cousins going to sneak it. There you go. Break the huddle a little quicker and call that play. The Dolphins might still be fucking playing right now and possibly getting ready to play next week. Touchdown Vikings. You like that? I got a question. Why do black people hate Kirk Cousins so much? Every black analyst shits all over Kirk Cousins. That's like reverse racism. With Cousins, it's absolutely reverse racism. Because they're always like, man, why y'all hating on Lamar Jackson? And I love Lamar Jackson, but Cousins is better than Lamar Jackson. Ooh, edgy. I'd take Kirk Cousins over Lamar Jackson any day. I'd take Kirk Cousins over Kyler Murray.
Would you take him over Marcus Mariota, though?
Yep. Oh, Mariota, the quitter? Yeah. I'd take Cousins over him, too. Marcus Mariota, the quitter.
Drive, 7 of 7. He hit Justin Jefferson.
Cousins is like upper B tier.
Snuck it in from a yard out to cap a 12-play, 75-yard drive. Beyond impressive in a way to start this wild card playoff and a rematch between these two teams from a few weeks ago.
Kirk Cousins is the definition of an 85 overall.
Cousins is the 85 overall. Oh, man, Ultimate Team. I pulled an 85 Kirk Cousins. That'll go great with my 83 Derrick Henry.
Because he's going to have the shittiest running stats and everything, but his throwing
Jones
stats.
getting ready for his first playoff action.
Yeah, black sports analysts despise Kirk Cousins.
That's a pretty good view.
Should the Vikings have won? I still want to see the Vikings all white helmet, sparkly purple horn on the helmet. Yeah, solid white jersey, solid white pants, white helmet with sparkly purple on the horns, the purple horns.
His personality, his demeanor, to ability to weather a little bit of the storm he's been through. He's been through some.
I would definitely change these away uniforms for the Giants. They're too plain and don't really match the Giants. I would just use their throwback away uniforms because they're amazing. The Giants are another team. Their throwbacks are better than their modern ones.
Run the ball and run it good, Giants.
Kirk Cousins is also afraid of needles, apparently. Saquon Barkley. Big run. First down. But never mind. Flag doesn't count. Go ahead. Kill my parlay.
You got to have a gamble in there. That's what makes a good payout.
Yeah, it's true.
This play is really well blocked. Nick Gates is in a good spot there. You see that left arm? That left hand is where you just.
Yeah, that's a hold, brother.
Saquon, we used to have a coach that said the running back has earned the right to
I just
run
need
through
the
that
under. This
tackle.
game's number 48.
Just
I
let
would
go
say
when you feel that pressure release, and they've got themselves an explosive run on the opening play.
Over the middle. James for a gain of 14.
For this
I would
Giants
like the
offense.
Giants
And
to win
James
because it would
has
give
been one of the
the
parts of the big
Eagles
story.
an easy
Their
win.
wide receiver group is
Those
completely different
tomorrow
than they
has
thought it would be at the beginning of the season, but it's been solidified with James and Hodgins and Slayton.
It has, and those are really the three guys they're going to rely the most heavily
New
on
Jersey
all
Giants
day
made the
today.
playoffs.
The biggest thing for the Giants is they want to be a play-action pass team, not a drop-back pass team. As you
They
saw
have
the
a home playoff game.
first down
and
penalty,
the Jets
lost
technically
yardage. They have to be efficient on those early downs.
Pressure on
Oh.
Jones, steps away.
That's where he's dangerous. Run it.
Consistent run now.
Get that first down.
Very, very well.
He doesn't run nearly enough for my liking.
Should have it.
Cue the announcer saying he's deceptively athletic, a.k.a. he's white.
57
Barry
first downs.
McCockiner, I about laughed so hard. He posted a tweet. He said, just once, I'd like an analyst to say, man, that cracker's got some wheels. He said, just once, I want to hear that.
We could be sound. The play is not over until the ball goes out of Daniel Jones' hand. They have a lot of respect for his ability to
He's had a decent year. He
I
just,
really don't know whether he's or not.
this year he was low volume, high efficiency, Daniel Jones. Low volume, high efficiency. There's some high efficiency. Darius Slayton.
And a perfectly timed throw, but Jones had time to throw.
And anytime you want to throw these medium to deep passes, it all starts with the protection up front. Minnesota rushes 5. Their 2 edge guys are
I know a Giants fan on Facebook, and she's a stupid bitch, so I kind of root against the Giants.
One guy's gonna go deep,
Just because she's such a terrible human being.
that Slayton's running on that deep over. That's the vulnerability of this.
She got so mad at me when I said Justin Tuck and OCU Manure, or Justin Tuck and Michael Strahan and those boys don't get enough credit. They give Eli all the credit for barely scoring 17 points in a Super Bowl. So I got death threats over that once.
Run the ball.
Decides to take it, tuck it away, stiff arm Daniel Jones.
Danny Derp.
And a first down.
I also got death threats recently when I said it was not impressive that the Bucks beat the Panthers. Didn't even mention Brady. And I had Brady fans fucking jumping in my DMs, calling me names and saying shit. Yeah, I was just like, dude, the Panthers suck. Oh, fuck you, break the goat! Break the goat!
We kind of had a feeling that this was going to be the style. Passing on
Yeah, I should have said that. I said, hey, did you see him against the 49ers? How much did the goat? Yeah. How much of a goat did he look like in that one?
down here.
Brady the goat! Just because I said it wasn't impressive that Tampa beat Carolina. Ooh, Saquon Barkley! Touchdown! Yeah, boy.
As long as there's not 5
An
more touchdowns in
immediate
this
answer
game.
by the Giants.
That was better than the Vikings drive. Man, this Vikings defense is so not good.
Look at these 2 high safeties. That's because the early
They're
passing success
a
of
little
this
more
drive,
than
they tried for
suspect.
Harrison Smith late. Cam Bynum's trying to fill that run, number 24, but he's 15 yards deep in this double shell defense that they major in. And
Yeah, Michael, I got death threats from Brady fans because I made fun of the Panthers.
great answer.
I wasn't even talking shit about the Bucks.
We're off to a
Well, the Panthers beat the Lions, the hottest team in the NFL. I said, yeah, they're barely 500 and not going to make the playoffs. They were not the hottest team. They're barely 500 and didn't make the playoffs. Whoop-de-fucking do. Yeah.
To start for this wild card game.
The Falcons beat the Panthers. Big fucking deal. Literally didn't even mention Tom Brady, and I was getting threatened and shit sent to me by Brady fans. Pretty funny. I was like, Jesus, these people are fucking edgy. I've said way worse things about other teams and other players and never get anything, and I just like, yeah, fucking Panthers suck, big deal. Oh, fuck you, Brady's the GOAT. Like that video of that black dude going, that's why he's the GOAT. You seen that one?
No.
That's why he's the GOAT. They fucking shit their pants if you even remotely hint at anything that could diminish Tom Brady in any way. They fucking come at you hard, too. A while back, you can ask Chris. Chris, I don't know if you're here. I don't know if he's in my stream or not. I made a joke about Brady on Facebook a few months ago that was funny, and I had a Brady fan who I've never met in my life, not my friends list. He must have just been like looking at shit on Facebook for Brady, found my status and started commenting telling me I was a piece of shit and that Brady was the GOAT. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? I don't even know you. I post about football all the time. I shit all over the Chargers last night. Nobody said a word. I post one Brady status. Yeah, fuck you. You piece of shit. Jealous, he's the GOAT. And he's got a hot... I think he even mentioned Brady's wife, and that was like before the divorce. And I said, I don't give a fuck about his man-faced wife. And then he got divorced.
I do got a buddy I went to school with who posted, he's a Chargers fan, who posted when they was up yesterday. And Trevor Lawrence's stat line, he had 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
And they was like, looks like it's over already. People were ripping him after the game. Only thing he said, don't even start.
Oh, dude, Brady the GOAT. You can't say
start.
nothing.
You started it. You posted when y'all was up.
You can't even have a conversation about sports involving that motherfucker's name unless you just give him all credit for literally everything he's ever been a part of. Football's not a team sport. It's a Brady sport, but only when he plays.
I hope Tampa Bay wins tomorrow 6-3.
Either way, tomorrow I'll have somebody to laugh at, but I don't know who I'd laugh harder at. I guess we'll just find out as the game goes on. I bet on Tampa Bay.
Well, there's still time for a chance to win $50,000 of Terry's money today simply by playing Fox Super 6. Just download the free Super 6 app on your phone now.
Oh, I'm definitely pulling for the Giants.
From today's game for a chance to put Terry's money in your pocket. Who knows, maybe you'll throw in the gritty too, like you did in the pregame. I mean, you never know. Well, that's a heck of an answer for the Giants. Vikings go right down the field in their opener, and then the Giants respond. Saquon Barkley, a 28-yard touchdown run. Remember, first play of that drive, a penalty, so they faced a 1st and 20, and they overcame that. So we're off to a flying start here on Wild Card Weekend.
That's why he's the GOAT. He's crying. The GOAT. And his wife or daughter, whoever's filming him, is laughing at it. He's like crying over a football game. That's why he's the GOAT.
One of them this year, but won't get a chance. Just Gano puts it out of the end zone.
So he showed you that light box because of the success they had passing. But anytime you want to pull your center and left tackle,
Daniel Jones, the ultimate dual threat weapon.
In this case, watch Isaiah Hodgins, number 18. That's a defensive end that he's blocking, and then it's just run after by one of the best backs in the league, Feliciano, Andrew Thomas, just out in space. See Daniel Jones coming over. He's fired up for his offensive lineman. That was a heck of an answer.
Back to Kirk Cousins.
That's a step, Cousins.
It's after 5 o'clock. It's getting late. Jefferson again. That's 5 catches.
Jefferson already with his 5th catch of the day. Kirk Cousins has been great here at home. He's been great leading 4th quarter comebacks, and you see it's been a place of comfort. It's been amazing. His best work's been the 4th quarter, and I know,
Greg Jennings, 49-20, man. Fuck with me. Fuck you, Gumby. Look at this shit. God broke his fucking leg. Come on, G-Man. God damn it. They didn't throw him forward. They tried to yank him back. He pulled out and went forward. He pulled out. Phillip Rivers never knew how to do that. Antonio Cromartie sure didn't know how to do that. Chris Brown doesn't know how to pull out.
His linebacker spot does a nice job inside out. He just can't quite wrestle him to the ground. And just a great effort. And see again, another example of Minnesota trying to go, well, they're going to say he's short.
I was going to say, I think he might be a little short.
They changed, and you saw the knee was down, so they had a 1st down initially, but they ruled it looks like properly he's short. So instead, it's a 3rd and 1 as Madison stays in. Kevin O'Connell, first-year head coach, the Rams offensive coordinator, won a Super Bowl with them last year.
I want to post a status on Facebook that just says, Brady sucks, now we wait. And see how long it takes before somebody starts commenting. I don't like this play call. They're going to throw to Cousins, who's going to get fucking leveled. What kind of play call was that? You needed a yard, and that's what you do? Yeah, I need a yard. Let me throw to Kirk Cousins.
Nice job there. Adoree Jackson, his wide receiver.
What a stupid play call.
He stays home. The alert on this.
Where's Dalvin Cook? He's not even in the game on this play.
Everyone's antennas go up because it has to be a backwards pass in order for it to be thrown forward again. And it's a great job by Adoree Jackson and this Giants defense. And man, that expedited review, we thought it was going to be a 1st down.
I don't blame the expedited review. I blame the stupid play call.
That 3rd is short. Now now they get a punt.
Yeah, now the rookie Ryan Wright will punt it away. A line drive boomer.
Damn.
Back inside his 10. Makes a man miss. And then is stopped out around the 17, 18-yard line. That's what the Giants.
Go Giants!
Second possession here in the first quarter, all tied at 7.
Be right back.
I'm very happy so far. Oh, man.
I saw Herbert last night. He's already getting the Matt Ryan treatment of this was all his fault.
That was his first playoff game, wasn't
Yeah. It's all his fault. Justin Herbert's a fucking choker. Didn't do enough to win in the second half, but god damn, you can't put that all on
it?
him.
Didn't the kicker miss a 40-yard field goal?
Yes.
That would have.
Didn't fucking Joey Bosa show his ass? I mean, damn. No, it's all Herbert's fault. He's just another Matt Ryan. They both suck and were never good, even though they were. And, well, Herbert still is. Skip was already shitting on him. There you go. Don't like Justin Herbert. Told you. It's like, what? He shits on every quarterback unless they went to Oklahoma or they're Tom Brady.
By Verizon here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. This place is a gem to watch the game. Crowd is great, and we've got a great start to this wild card game. 7-7, each team scoring on their opening possession, and now the Giants, after stopping a 3rd and 1 trick play.
Yeah, I'm going to throw the ball to Kirk Cousins.
Safety zone coverage. You saw it
Yeah. Car crash in the middle of the field.
Wide open, and all that extra space leads to the run after catch. And this Giants offense has come out throwing the ball early.
Second best team in their division.
Jones going to throw it again. Steps up, throws over the middle, and completion down to the 30. It's Lawrence Cager, 3rd string tight end, former wide receiver. Jones getting multiple people involved early. Interesting about Slayton on that last big play, Greg. This is a guy that took a huge pay cut to stay here. He was inactive early in the season. Didn't even come close to a catch till week 4, and now he's their best big play threat.
All three of these guys, Richie James, Slayton, Isaiah Hodgins, they were not expected to contribute very much at all. Hodgins wasn't even on the team.
Second down. Barkley right up the middle.
Another big Saquon run. He's still going.
Barkley is inside the 15.
Nobody accelerates faster than him.
With authority, he's got 16 yards.
All this passing, you see these light boxes. There's only 2.
Giants are about to go on another run. 07 style.
They're going to kick out with the right guard, Mark Lewinsky, and he's going to hit that. They call that a midline run. He's going to run directly down the back of the center, Feliciano, and this Minnesota defense doesn't have a lot of answers right now.
Carries, 44 yards.
Jones going into
Touchdown. Way too easy.
Isaiah Hodgins.
Yeah, it was close. A little bit of a false start they might have gotten away with.
You can see some of the Minnesota defenders.
Daniel Jones is better than Justin Herbert.
Andrew Thomas jumps early. Oh, he definitely does.
Yeah, it's false start. Looks worse on the replay.
Instead of rushing,
Oh my God, they're trying to rob the Vikings. No.
touchdown to go up 14-7.
Daniel Jones, 5 of 5 for 100 yards in this first quarter. A perfect pass, 14 yards for Hodgers. And now the extra point is up and good. And so the Giants
14-7, New York Giants.
throwing the ball all over the yard. Take their first lead here in the wild card round.
Vikings are fucking completely lost on defense. They're worried about the QB running. They're worried about Saquon, and they can't cover anybody because they're so worried about the run. But they did kind of get hosed there. Joey Bosa's throwing his helmet somewhere. Barry's fired up. Clear false start on the New Jersey Giants touchdown. You could say whatever you want about Tom Brady, but he is by far the quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There will be people, if Josh Allen or Joe Burrow win Super Bowls and if Mahomes goes on to win more, that will try to downgrade it and just say, well, it was only because Brady wasn't playing. So even after Brady retires, we're going to have to deal with it. He just won because Brady's retired. Brady was around, that wouldn't happen. I'm going to put an asterisk on it just because he retires. A big deal. Anybody can win now. Brady's gone.
So much great history with these New York Giants, and it's been some down years for a while, but now this fan base really excited, and what a start to this wild card game for them. Daniel Jones, 5 for 5 for 100 yards. The Giants have 7 plays of 10 or more yards already, and they've got a 14-7 lead here in Minneapolis.
New urinating tree video. Can't wait to watch that later. It's called Congratulations, Chargers.
And Gano gets into it.
Hey, the Falcons Super Bowl is now the 5th worst blown lead in playoff history. One more, we'll be out of the top 5, and y'all can forget about us. We're not even going to be in top 5 by the end of these playoffs. How much you want to bet?
Over to the 3 receiver side, Cam Bynum is. So Daniel Jones knows he has Hodgins, but Mike, talk to us about that left. He's false start, right?
It is really close, and in real time when you watch it, it's really hard to tell. Actually, they discuss this, and they say if it's more than 2 frames, call it. They give it a little benefit of the doubt. I personally think it was too close to call.
All right.
Pereira says the false start is too close to call. He sees why they didn't call it. I kind of felt the same way at first. Now I feel like it should have just been a false start. Or Dalvin Cook for 5.
Near the 30. Well, if you like throwing the football, you haven't seen an incompletion yet for both guys. Cousins, 9 of 9. Jones, 5 of 5. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, right. More skill.
And both
Daniel Jones is better than Justin Herbert.
We're going to get into the cat and mouse game with the opposing offense. The Giants
Daniel Jones has never lost a playoff game.
well on the 3rd and short. Minnesota was expecting
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence hasn't either.
play. The throwback to Cousins, they went zone, but we've seen a lot of space.
Let's call some more pass plays to Kirk Cousins. I'm feeling good about that today.
So far early.
Secret weapon. They'll never see it coming. Blow right by that secondary. Ooh, Dalvin Cook. See, where was he on that 3rd and 1? It should end the first quarter.
Take us to the end of the first quarter.
Anytime you need 1 yard and you're tossing the ball 5 yards behind.
So far, Wink Martindale.
To the
he is
quarterback.
staying true.
Yeah.
He is trying to put an umbrella over the top of this coverage and say, if you're going to score on me, go the long way. They are trying not to let him throw the ball over their heads.
And that will do it for this first quarter. Action-packed here in Minneapolis. The Giants with the early lead, 14-7. Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings trying to get this offense going.
Which NFL players depend?
Shut up. Got to get up for pace during commercials. I'm tired. I was up till 5. Slept till 12:30, but you know. Wonder what the fuck that was on the phone. Don't worry, NFL fans have it bad with Brady this, Brady that, but NBA fans have it way worse with fucking Steph Curry. Curry better than LeBron. Curry's better than LeBron, even though he's not. It's not even close.
Living on the edge all year long. I mean,
They got the same thing going on in that
they find a way to win.
pro sports league.
In one-score games, it's the best record in
Oh,
NFL
God, my neck.
history.
It's weird pain in my neck just now.
So the Broncos record, that's the most important thing. And they've had some struggles early in the game, but when it matters the most, look at the fourth quarter numbers. That's why they've won those close games, and that's why they've never been out of any.
Vikings, good team or really just the king of garbage time?
That was the best comeback in NFL history.
We may find out today.
Start this second quarter.
Fake a screen to Jefferson. They run it with Cook.
Running here early going. He's got a quick 7 yards. Dalvin Cook's kind of been a hitter. He's almost like a big home run hitter. He either hits one 500 feet or 500, or he strikes out. It's been the year for him.
Absolutely. He can take 180 on you on any play. We've seen him do it both in the screen game and the design run game.
I'd say the two running backs are better than the quarterbacks today, wouldn't you?
Carries.
Good play by Cousins, though, and a drop. Wow, Cousins actually makes a great play avoiding a sack, and it gets dropped.
This pressure gets Kirk Cousins.
Every retired black athlete on TV, goddamn Kirk Cousins making him drop that.
Into this secondary, but Leonard Williams, their big number 99.
Fucking idiot. Make him catch it.
Has no chance to set his feet and get his eyes downfield, and I think if Irv Smith just catches that, he at a minimum picks up the first down, but he drops it, and we got 3rd and 3.
Jefferson lined up near side of Dory Jackson opposite him.
Man-to-man outside. Cousins looking that way. Well covered. Throws it up. Incomplete.
More pressure from Leonard Williams.
And that drop on second down was all Kirk Cousins' fault.
And the Vikings send out the punt team.
This is something you're going to see a lot. There's only 4 down linemen. So take a look. There's 7 defensive backs on the field. I know they said 8. Tell me your issues. There's 7 defensive backs, 4 down linemen. Wink Martindale thinks it makes him a little more athletic, a little bit better passing off some of the zone stuff. We've seen a nice game plan so far after the opening drive touchdown by Minnesota.
Here's Wright on it away. Fair catch, James, around the 9-yard line. So the Giants defense, after Minnesota went down the field on the opening drive, a couple stands. Giants football up by 7.
Play some Prince. Going to commercial. You're in Minneapolis. Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? That's funny. Oh, it's that same wrestling journalist lady that's calling people sexist on Twitter for saying they don't like seeing women bleed. Not saying they shouldn't, just saying it makes them uncomfortable. You're sexist, you're sexist. Well, women like that make guys sexist sometimes. It's like you're not helping the cause. You go ice fishing on Minnetonka right now, probably. Just like in Grumpy Old Men, starring Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. Love that movie. The Land of 10,000 Lakes. Do they really have 10,000 lakes? Anybody going to count that? I mean, that's a Google question that pops up. Well, does Minnesota really have 10,000 lakes?
Big plays. This is a team that hasn't had a lot of them. They've got more today than they average in a normal game.
That's something this Minnesota defense has struggled with. They allow second most big plays of anybody in the league. They've got to put a lid on this passing game here quickly.
4-man rush. Jones get it out to Barkley. One-on-one against Hicks, who kind of...
Bro, guys trying to tackle Saquon looks so silly sometimes.
Out of bounds. Barkley all kinds of charged up for this game, his first playoff game. And it's interesting, right? You're talking about his, you asked him about, hey, well, you get
I think if the Vikings played outdoors, there'd be more NFL players not wanting to go there. Remember a few years back, it was rumored that a lot of players in the Players Association said, don't talk to Buffalo. Nobody wants to play for Buffalo. It's cold. They suck. Nobody wants to go there. Now people don't mind going.
You mentioned it, the jab, knockout.
Second down. Jones, a lot of time over the middle. In traffic, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Eric Kendricks was all over Saquon Barkley that time. Here comes third down.
Yeah.
So often in
Remember the Giants boat picture?
the check down to the back is all that's left.
I make fun of that all the time because it pisses off that bitch that I know on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, you doing any yachting lately, bitch? That all you gotta say? Yeah.
Third down. Jones rolls near side. Hodgins has the catch.
The bitch's empty-headed brother. We were talking about the Giants-Patriots Super Bowl, and he brings up the Falcons. He starts trying to shit on the Falcons, and I pointed out how the Falcons have fucking owned the Giants for the last decade. Matt Ryan's only lost like twice against them. And I said, yeah, remember that time we beat them 34-0? Well, that was just in the regular season. And I said, yeah, because the Giants never make the playoffs. So when else will we play them?
That first down, nice Nice job.
Good job, run this clock.
And as a matter of fact, you didn't make the playoffs that year because you lost to the Falcons 34-0. So eat shit. Falcons fucking own the Giants. So you can't bring my team up to defend your shitty fucking New Jersey team.
Anytime I hear Falcons Giants,
I think 34-0.
That's all I think. But I'm not a fan of either.
This one's got a racing start type feel. Teams have been flying to start
I also feel like anybody would
this
remember
wild
that
card
score.
weekend.
We haven't lost to the Giants in like a decade or more.
So far.
Offsides. Zadarius Smith. Jones going to take off and run, get a first down and a lot more. Slide at the 40. Decline the penalty.
Get the official confirmation.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Zadarius Smith for being in the neutral zone. He was early and couldn't quite get back. You can see him here at the bottom of the screen.
Offside defense, number 55. That penalty is declined. The play results in a first down.
Yeah, he's sitting there saying, well, you didn't call Andrew Thomas.
If I get through this game and Tom Brady fucks me tomorrow by not pulling some devil magic out of his ass, come on, I got the surest thing in sports. I bet on Tom Brady against a team he's undefeated against, a team that never wins in the playoffs.
Mike's just being silent.
So if I could get through this game, I got a shot.
That I said that.
Kenny Galladay's in the game for the first time today. On first down, here is
Oh, there's the deceptively athletic Daniel Jones again, a.k.a. he's white.
and he runs it across the 40 for a
He's such a scrappy hard worker, a.k.a. a euphemism for saying he's white. He's so scrappy and works so hard.
track and hasn't played a lot down the stretch.
I want Daniel Jones to fuck my daughter. Danny Amendola, Christian McCaffrey, Cooper Kupp, and Daniel Jones running a train on your daughter. You'd be okay with it. Cole Beasley, yeah, you'd be okay with it, right? No, he's too gangster. He's too, you know,
And their secondary does a good job.
thinks he's black. So count Beasley out on that one. You'd let him run a train on your daughter, wouldn't you? Skoranek. Ben Skoranek. Oh, yeah, and throw Hunter Renfrow in there as well. Let's make it a real party.
Offense here, early in this game, his ability to just hit his back foot, his first read's not there.
There you go.
It's a ton of rush range. You see Mike Kafka, first year
He's such a hard worker. What about that bum Sorensen that used to play for safety for the Chiefs? He was terrible. But he was such a hard worker. No. He played so hard. He worked so hard, they said. Danny Dirt, get that first down. Look at me. I hate that I'm having to cheer for the Giants today because I want to see them lose so I can make fun of that bitch on Facebook. But just get me through today, and then you can get your ass whooped by Philly next week, and then I'll laugh.
You're going to see they're going to drop.
Because whoever, whether you get the fucking Eagles or the Niners, I'm definitely not picking you next week.
Outside of the right tackle, Evan Neal. He's got to put an edge on that pocket. Evan Neal just kind of pins him inside, and Daniel Jones is going to win that foot race every time.
Gonna set the playoff rushing record. You watch. He'll break Kaepernick's fucking record. Yes.
Barkley gets down to the 42. I want to go back to Evan Neal for a second. He struggled the last game against Daniil Hunter, mostly in that matchup. Brian Dable said, you know what, everyone thought a couple of years ago that Andrew Thomas wasn't any good either, and now he is an all-pro player, second-team all-pro. He said Evan Neal's going to be just fine, but he is a rookie.
Absolutely, and I know it's a different coaching staff, but you mentioned it. The Giants organization went through this exact same kind of evolution with Andrew Jones on the left side, and I have to say, there's a lot of rookies. Andrew Thomas, I'm sorry, I think there's a lot of rookies that would struggle with Daniil Hunter coming off that right side.
Second down. Barkley
Up to Barkley.
makes a cut.
First down.
Another first down should be for the Giants.
Gain of 7.
Nobody home out in the flat for Barkley, and the drive continues. Justin Jefferson can just sit and watch right now.
Mike, I'd like to see what you think here. I think we're going to agree. Are they blocking? Yeah, it's close. close, right? I think he does get that ball off. That timing look good to you?
Well, it's not the rule about getting the time of getting the ball off. It's actually before the ball is touched by the receiver. And
Norman Bates, doppelganger, Daniel Jones.
I thought so.
No call, though. Instead of the first down. Rita in the game, in motion. Pressure coming on.
That's a game of inches. Oh, no, he got sacked.
The pressure got home from Minnesota. I think it was Jonathan Bullard who got there first.
Much better job here downfield matching these route concepts. You can see that's the big post there by Slayton. Bellinger's matched up the slot. Now this is what they've been hitting, the crossing route. But this time, see Harrison Smith hit it? But the difference is Daniel Jones has nowhere to go. That's the rush lane integrity of the pocket that we've been talking about in this first half.
Stunt coming. Jones sees it. Looking down.
Run!
Nothing there. Now he's going to run it again. Jones,
3rd and 2.
effort gets down to the 27 for Duke. Shelley brought him down, so 3rd and manageable. Another 10 yards.
They waited to the playoffs to unleash him because they don't let him run that much as you would think.
He's had a couple games this year where he's really gone off on the ground, but usually he just kind of takes it as it's come. It feels like he's just being.
I'd be running him every other play personally.
Another 3rd down and short. Barkley getting his helmet work done. Not out there right now. Jones going to keep it.
Quarterback keeper cuts it back. They're like, fuck it today. Like they said, they never really design runs for him that often. Today, they're letting it fly. I love it.
Again, another great shot of Isaiah Hodgins out in space. You saw him on the big bar.
And this Vikings defense is getting manhandled.
Fake it to Matt Breida, and then he's got a lead blocker, Daniel Bellinger, the tight end. Daniel Jones's legs have probably been the biggest X factor
8 rushes, 74 yards.
here early in
Thank
this
God this game's going by quicker than the Miami game.
Gonna run it again. Left side. Not much there. Is it?
It's Darius Smith got a hold of him.
He was ready for it that time, and it gives you the flex to prove it.
Yeah, I think Daniel Jones is looking over to his sideline saying, can I just hand the ball off? I need to catch my wind. That's a tough matchup there for any wide receiver. Big Darius Smith. Might have gone to the well one too many times, but you can't blame him. Daniel Jones running the ball has worked, but not that time.
Barkley has his helmet fixed. You see he's back on the field. It's been a long drive. It started at their own 9-yard line, remember. 15th play over here. Jones, far side of the field.
Good catch.
Hodgins, wow.
3rd and
He's out
5.
of bounds at the 10. What a grab. Hodgins doesn't have a single drop this year. I think you just saw an example why.
Yeah, nice job here by Daniel Jones, seeing the inside leverage by 39 Chandon Sullivan. He knows Hodgins has an out-breaking route. Really nice hands catch. That's just surveying the defense and saying, all right, what's my best matchup leverage-wise? And I'm going to start my eyes on that receiver.
Stop.
Nah, fuck that.
Holding to a field goal. I need it.
3rd and 5. Jones over the middle.
1st and goal, Slayton at the 4.
And it's 1st and goal.
I'm kind of worried about the Giants. I know the Giants have had this.
Really nice job using his body. He's going to run a little whip route. Looks like a little speed out. Kind of does a whirly bird back inside. The route allows him to maintain almost like boxing out in basketball. He's almost able to keep Patrick Peterson on his backside. Daniel Jones puts a bullet on his chest. Set up 1st and goal.
Shot one on his chest. Oh, wait. Gross. He starts to cover that he pulls out. That should have been a false start. And it's a touchdown, Daniel Jones. Maybe they threw the flag.
There's 2 of them actually, so hang on.
Yeah, they had 2 men in motion.
Illegal shift, I guess.
Yes. Drag
I
this
think it was
drive
Bellinger, the tight end, left a little early. They had 2 men in motion.
Illegal shift, offense, 2 men in motion. With that reset before the snap.
Fuck you, ref.
Replay, first down.
Watch Bellinger, so they're going one we saw earlier. Do you see how he goes? With Richie James in motion, you're not allowed to have a second player on the move.
As Dable saying to relax.
Calm down, slow down.
They line Saquon Barkley up as a wideout now. He's in the slot.
Run the ball.
Thanks, Greg. First and goal still. They move back 5 yards.
Ooh, I love that. It's a damn shame it only got like 3 yards. Statue of Liberty. Somebody needs to bring back the Fumarooski.
Boise State upset
I feel like that was a
all
lot
those years
harder
back.
to do than it was.
Daniel Jones,
That was really
empty
hard.
right hand.
Yeah.
Easily
Didn't quite have the
missed
same
that
end
one
result.
off or something.
Minnesota needs to rally here. This defense.
Yeah, well,
has
the
been
running back's supposed to be the one looking to get the ball, but he's looking to see a hole
That was me.
to
I
run
would've been
through.
going back with it
They
and
need a big
threw
red
it.
zone
I
stand.
would've, like, dropped it as I was going.
They've had the ball for almost 11 minutes.
17 going to the 18th play.
Jones on the fake. Pressure coming.
Touchdown.
Ah! Third down.
And now it's third and goal.
Might have been the 19th play.
It's a great job there by the
It's
corner.
still a drive.
Number 20, Duke Shelley.
Yeah. 25 plays, get a field goal.
To the boundary, and he forced a really difficult throw. You're going to see Hodgins going to start in, then he's going to pivot out. That is a hard route to defend, and it's a tough throw. It's a tough catch from that angle, and credit to Duke Shelley.
19th play of the drive.
19 plays, 11 minutes later.
And they stopped it.
Damn it!
Yes.
Take the field goal.
Well, as this game unfolds, KB, let's keep in mind that illegal motion there with Bellinger going early, getting that touchdown taken off the board. You see that ball?
It's a win-win. You
It's
waited
actually a really
barely
good
a
throw.
whole
He knows
quarter.
Kendrick's linebacker sitting there for him. He tries to protect his tight
Yeah.
end with the back shoulder. And
Although Larry the Cable Guy there is clearly not happy about it.
had a chance to
Imagine if
put
you did
themselves
this in
up
the fourth
14,
quarter.
and
Oh, yeah.
that penalty.
You
takes
start
it
with
off the board,
15
and they
minutes,
settle
run it
for
down.
free.
Remember Cincinnati with the Chiefs last season? They kind of did that.
And just literally kick a field goal, go up 10, and give them the ball.
And I think halfway through the fourth quarter in that stream that day, I said, oh my God, I was like, I don't think the Chiefs are going to get this back. And they didn't. It was like 8.5 minutes, 9 minutes to go when the Bengals got the ball. Oh my God, they're playing rush.
By 10 here in this first half.
Norman Bates, Bruce Campbell, all on. He looks like Bruce Campbell and Norman Bates or something. Or the Hallmark TV movie version of Eli Manning is kind of what Daniel Jones looks like, which I think is the main reason they drafted him. If a Manning told you to lay down and let them piss in your mouth and you're an NFL executive, you'd probably let them do it. Because that's what every fucking team seems to do. Even Eli. The painfully average Eli Manning who gets way too much credit for 2 fluke Super Bowls.
Stats mean everything.
Aaron Donald changed his Twitter handle. Yeah, it says former NFL defensive lineman.
They said he changed it and then he changed it back, but like it's already went viral.
Yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. I thought he was going to go after the Super Bowl.
Scott had fun at the Dolphins game today despite the loss. It was a winnable game. They came up short.
They overachieved.
They overachieved. They were outmatched and still almost won the fucking game. That's why I like the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl. Chiefs better hope that the Bengals get knocked out tonight somehow.
Here in this first half, the Giants' offense has been just tremendous. However, longest drive of the year from them, 20 plays, 85 yards, took nearly 11 minutes, but they had to settle for a field goal. That penalty circled that one.
20 plays.
Motion took it back 5 yards, certainly made it harder. But after allowing Minnesota to go down the field and score on the opening drive,
Remember in February of 2018 when EDP stood in that same building and said, "We did it for moms."
long time to keep Justin Jefferson on the bench.
Greatest moment in M&T Bank Stadium, or whatever the name of the stadium is. U.S. Bank. I think M&T's Baltimore, right?
You know, they're not happy with the field goal, obviously. They wanted the touchdown, and number 26 came over to the field. He's obviously talking to his offensive line. Great conversation with him this week, year 5. He wanted this so bad to be a part of this playoff, wanted the rematch, and he told us. He talked to our Michael Strahan last week when he attended practice, and he asked him some advice. Stray telling him, it gets faster, the intensity, the game gets faster. Don't let this crowd intimidate you. Take them out of it. They've done that so far, Kat.
Sure have. Now it's the offense from
Dalvin
Minnesota
Cook.
with Cook left side, and there's
Nothing there.
Goes nowhere. Leonard Williams has been active so far. Well, the Vikings,
Didn't Dexter Lawrence get all pro this year?
Giants won the toss in the first. They go right down the field. Cousins was perfect. Since then, a couple of third downs they've been stopped, and it's been quiet.
Yeah, you think back to that drive. They originally ruled them. They had the first down after Madison catch. Respotted it third and short. They tried to do that trick play, throwback to Kirk Cousins. It feels like that was the play. If they kind of sustain that drive, maybe they go down and get points. But as a result, they punt. And since then, the Giants have been in complete control.
Cousins on the fake. Blitz coming. Flag.
Ugh, holding all over the place in the backfield.
I seen some of them trying to fly through like a signal.
No, it's not.
Holding offense. Number 56. That penalty's declined. Third down.
Yeah, we mentioned the challenge of blocking Dexter Lawrence. Well, they found out on this one. They just took him straight to the ground. I think it prevented the sack, though. You see big Dexter Lawrence right there working on the center, Bradbury, and Bradbury has really no choice but to kind of tackle him and bring him down to try to prevent that sack. And now Minnesota
They declined it to make it 3rd and 9.
These are the DBs. All these guys in the secondary defensive backs. See McKinley here coming off the edge.
Blitz coming. Cousins sees it, throws
Hawkinson's wide open, got a first, and a stiff arm, and another. Really disappointing there. Should have taken the penalty. It's easy to say that now.
Well, we mentioned putting all the DBs is really to try to be better against the pass, but for whatever reason, no one decides to cover T.J. Hawkinson. Critical 3rd and 8 there, and Minnesota now goes fast.
Well, they ran a play before the 2.
Now Cook is taken down, so interesting on the decline with the penalty.
2-minute warning.
3rd and 9 conversion.
Man, this game is going by fast.
Take us to the 2-minute warning.
Not even an hour,
Vikings on
and they got to the 2-minute warning. Shout out to Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Yeah, Michael, remember, Kirk Cousins sucks, but he's the most hit quarterback in the NFL this year, and he's played pretty well in the playoffs. But remember, he sucks. It's not that his offensive line is kind of suspect. It's all him. But if he was Tom Brady, this goddamn offensive... People still hate Brady's O-line. He's the least sacked quarterback in the league. The Bucs O-line had a lot of injuries, and they held up pretty damn well. Least sacked quarterback in the league. Brady's got no help. He's got no line. It's like, well, checks notes. He's the least sacked quarterback. Well, that's just him. That's all Brady. He gets rid of the ball quick. Like, well, yeah, but, those late drives that they have to make big plays in the passing game, and the line fucking holds up. So, but nah, it's all Brady. And Cousins, he just sucks if he gets hit.
I don't know, Jim.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, Jim. Mike McDaniel when the play clock's expiring. It's a picture of a sloth.
Bad way to go out.
What do you call the year between Kiss cruises now? Long time. No sea. Get it? Sea like ocean, but it sounds like sea.
See?
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 Did you see that one coming?
Oh, some great history here with these Minnesota Vikings. Bud Grant, it's the only thing, this stadium is unbelievable, but for Bud Grant inside, his temperature is controlled.
Bud Grant would have fucking hated it here.
-10 out.
That motherfucker showed up in short sleeves to the Seattle-Minnesota game that was outdoors in -4 degrees. Hawkinson wide open again. Shockingly didn't fall down by himself there. Somebody actually hit him to make him fall down.
It's a great route. It's a stick, nod. Two high safeties. You're going to see him. He's going to break out, stick, then he's going to wrap it. Cousins has to hold that ball to the very last second. It's a really nice route there, finding that little pocket. Cousin hangs in. See the big hit he took by Tony Jefferson.
Hawkinson had a career high 13 catches against the Giants a few weeks ago. He's got 3 for 59 so far today. Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
Gets through a tackle and down to the 15. Just interesting thought there with the Giants' decision. They declined the penalty and took the 3rd and 9, and obviously Minnesota converted.
Yeah, we showed you the replay of Bradbury kind of tackling Dexter
Because if you
Lawrence.
get a stop,
They
you
decided
get the
instead of
ball
making it
to
2nd and 19 to make it 3rd and 8. They end up leaving T.J. Hawkinson on that shallow drag route to put us the first down. Interesting. They feel 3rd and 8, high probability of getting off the field.
Cousins fires, caught, Jefferson.
First and goal at the 10.
First and goal.
It's
Justin Jefferson has
6
his
catches
6th
for
catch
Jefferson.
of this first half as we see what's coming up at the half with Kurt Menefee.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Coming up on the Verizon halftime, we'll have highlights and analysis of your Giants and Vikings contest, plus another thriller in the AFC playoffs that happened earlier today. We'll break it all down for you. We'll see you again for the Verizon halftime.
All right, Kurt, looking forward to that. Vikings called their first timeout, so 50 seconds to go in this first half. Justin Jefferson, 6 catches for 43 yards. I almost feel like the Giants would sign up for that because he's such a big play weapon.
Absolutely. With Justin Jefferson, it's not about the touches, it's not about the targets, it's about the explosive nature of those touches, of those receptions. And as you said, he's got 6 catches in the first half, but only 43 yards. That's the plan of putting a lid over the top of arguably one of the best players in the entire league.
On first and goal, Cousins looking, firing.
Oh, touchdown. Osborne was wide open and walked in from 3 yards out. What is this secondary doing? Like they said, for a team that's playing a lot of DBs on a lot of plays, they're just getting fucking shredded.
This is a big-time answer by Kirk Cousins. Right before the half, they're just running mesh, and then K.J. Osborne, his job is just ride the wave of Adam Thielen, and then just sit down in the middle. He's the zone option.
Adam, I'm hooked on a Thielen.
Giants just go back to zone coverage, real soft. That's the alert for him to find Osborne in the middle of the field, and it's a big-time response by this Minnesota offense.
Greg Joseph on the extra points. Try and make it a 3-point game, and he does that. So K.J. Osborne.
17-14. Giants have 3 timeouts in 45 seconds.
There from 9 yards out. Cousins with a big answer. We got a 3-point game here in Minneapolis.
Man, I'm not impressed because it's Kirk Cousins.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nobody ever accused him of being deceptively athletic. People are crying about eggs and spending $8 on coffee at Starbucks. That's funny. Well, you should be able to get your coffee and your fucking eggs. How about that? God forbid if I ever became a Starbucks guy. I'm glad I don't drink coffee. I'd pour so much money into fucking Starbucks. I know me. I wouldn't be able to stop myself.
I think it's alright.
Man, I want some Spider-Man cereal. Look how badass that looks. From 2002. Some fucking Spider-Man cereal. I don't remember it, but it looks fucking good. Guys, the little bits of cereal are shaped like spider webs. I need to look up a documentary on YouTube of cereal factories so I can see how they make the different shapes of shit like that. I miss cereal. I haven't had cereal in like 3 years.
I just don't really like milk.
I fucking love milk and I love cereal, but I will not have it again. I just can't do it because it's horrible for you. And I don't want to pay $40 for fucking Magic Spoon cereal, so I'm fucked. Maybe for my birthday, I'll break down and get myself some Magic Spoon cereal so I can have a goddamn bowl of cereal for the first time in years.
TJ Hawkinson and then KJ Osborne on a dart from Kirk Cousins. It was 4-5 on the drive. We'll show you. Maybe got a little hold on that man, too, on the rookie Thibodeau. Returnable.
Just what the Vikings wanted with only 40 seconds. 40 seconds, 3 timeouts for the Giants. Flag on the return.
He's just been here a couple weeks. They signed him. Watch. Adam Thielen's going to run a drag. Hawkinson's going to run a cross. Watch him. He gets pried open. Thielen pries him open. Hawkinson takes him this way. Look at the void he leaves in the middle of the field. He's the middle backer. That's his zone. There's no need to carry Thielen.
During the return, number 52. That 10-yard penalty will be enforced in the spot of the foul. First down, New York.
Ryan Asamoah is the injured Viking right now on that special teams play, and that's good news to see. Well, Jared Davis, I mean, he really just got here. His debut was last week, and he played the whole game. They had wanted him for weeks. He's on the Lions practice squad, played a couple of games with Detroit. But, you know, sometimes you don't have that much experience with a new team.
Yeah, I don't want to discount how hard it is for linebackers to pass off all those underneath routes. That takes a lot of experience and a great understanding of your team's coverage.
Here's Jones. Over the middle, incomplete.
Boo.
Let's watch his work here against Christian Garrison.
Yeah, we saw Thibodeau walk off the field. He was pretty mad. Take a look here. I mean,
damn.
Pretty much bear hugged. You can see him get up and look at the official. Mike Pereira, you're the one who kind of alerted us.
Kayvon Thibodeau was getting held on that last drive.
It is clear cut, and it's tough because you have the referee and the umpire, 2 officials officiating all 5 offensive linemen, but they missed that one.
Darius Slayton is being walked off the field there. And that's concerning for the Giants. Kenny Galladay is in. 37 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, take a look here at Slayton. You're going to see he kind of gets viced here inside out. Peterson, Jordan Hicks kind of gets caught there between the 2 defenders. Gotta hope he's all right.
Timeout, Vikings. Be a dick. Now they're going to let it run. If I'm the Giants down, okay, we're going to the half.
Yeah, that's a great sight to see. Anytime they call down from upstairs.
I wouldn't run another play.
If Minnesota's not going to call a timeout, they just let this run out, but they're going to run a play. Jones gets over to Bellinger. He's got his first catch. He's got a first down. And he's out of bounds across.
Oh boy, you got 2 seconds and you're at the 21. Wow. So worth it. Let's go to the half.
Keep in mind, Giants obviously being careful hill, they do get the ball to start the second half because they deferred the opening kick.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see them do anything real dangerous here. Imagine they just take a knee and be happy taking the lead. Now, yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do.
17-14 at halftime.
So that'll bring this first half to a close.
Parlay well and truly alive.
At that, first half stats brought to you by
The Giants get the ball to start the second half. Vikings had it first, marched right down the field and scored.
Giants with 267 yards of offense. And see that long
Man, that Vikings defense is really not good.
That's really the deal with the time of possession. A field goal game with the Giants in front as we go to break. Stay tuned. The Verizon halftime show coming up after these messages and word from your local Fox station.
Be right back. Whoever loses has to jump naked into Lake Minnetonka. This time of year, you'll probably die immediately. Because you'll break your neck on the ice, or if you get through the water, you'll freeze to death. Can I just say, I bet that is one of the shittiest ways to die? Freezing to death. Realize what has to happen for your body to freeze to death? Oh, God. When I was working at Ingles every night, we had the big freezer in the back. And there's obviously like a safety thing to make sure you can't get stuck in there. But still stepping in there was kind of like, man, this would really suck. Would you rather freeze to death or burn to death? I think I'd rather freeze. Burning might be quicker.
It depends on the situation. I think.
The road back on is chilly. Chili's wasn't that big good. We need to get some fucking racing going because we need NASCAR season because I want to go to Fats and Chili's and Outback and Applebee's and all them places. Ruby Tuesday, get the 2 for $80.
The 2 for $24. I'm not dyslexic. Why is this $42?
There, use his legs, create to get a first down here. He has thrown the 22-yard deep cross to Slayton, who has made some plays for the team. And here, just, Hodges,
say which is funnier, burning to death or freezing to death?
That 14-yard bullet touchdown. And watching Daniel Jones, I mean, he's out there running like Bo Jackson and Tecmo Bowl. I mean, he's all over the place. Bo Jackson.
And in case people
Bo
forgot,
knows.
we also got Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones with a lot of creative ball handling in the first half here. Kind of a reverse action pitch out.
I heard that female police officer had creative ball handling too.
Saquon Barkley is pretty good. He's a guy to make you hold your breath. 20-yard touchdown. Great first half in terms of running the football.
Yeah, there wasn't any question what the Minnesota Vikings were going to do. You know, they're going to get the ball to Justin Jefferson right off the bat. Very first play of the game. Here they throw the JJ effect. I kind of like that. Got a nice ring to it. You know, nice ring.
You're wearing it out.
Yeah, well, anyway, they throw to Jefferson for 10 yards. And then they throw it out to TJ Hawkinson, you know, for a first down. Got him there and close to scoring and throw back to Jefferson. He sets up the first touchdown. And then later on, Cousins throws to KJ Osborne for their second touchdown, a tight ball game. Well, hey, the JJ effect, you like that, huh? Why are
Well, you
not-
do. I'm going to ignore you right now.
Sure. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead.
Ruby Tuesdays, really expensive casual family dining.
Why are we not surprised that this game is like this?
The food
This
is
what it's
great.
been all year.
They got the
For
best
both
fucking
of these
pasta
football
you could
teams,
ever
it's gonna
have.
go right down to the fourth quarter.
And the mac and cheese alone is unbelievable. I love Ruby Tuesday.
It could be the Giants kicking the field goal to win.
Just really
or the Vikings,
overpriced.
But this is the kind of game now that they've come back, the Vikings, to make it a 3-point game. It's kind of the game. Well, okay, why are we surprised?
This is the least committal. They could come down to the Giants kicking a field goal. Or Minnesota kicking a field goal. Wasn't very
I
committal.
feel strongly both ways, Mike.
But you know what? You always make great points. I'm very
Thank you
proud.
so much.
I love
Well,
you.
as he said, we shouldn't be surprised. A one-score game. These two teams are playing like that all season long. Another one-score game already wrapped up.
I think more stadiums should have glass ceilings. That's really cool.
We continue.
If you're going to be an indoor stadium, at least have a glass ceiling. Man, we need a Ruby Tuesdays here. I'm tired of Chili's. But I really have been craving some fucking ribs lately. And I ain't goddamn got any. Mike Daniel, was he really vaping on the sideline? I don't think that's allowed, is it?
Such a weird coach. Weird person. To be a coach.
I love when people make jokes about people vaping. I used to, but now it's like, whatever, vape. It's better than fucking smoking cigarettes. Oh, never mind, it's a music video.
You have been demonetized.
Dr. Warpula just said what I've been thinking. He said, I just started watching HBO's The Last of Us. Turns out that if you owned a PlayStation, you could watch this entire show 10 years ago and even interact with it.
Hit the field. Josh Allen and company, the number 2 seeds, taking on Miami, and they did it with DeMar Hamlin having their back, showing his support from home as he tweeted that out, and then sat back and watched his team get a
In the National Football League, Josh Allen finding Gabe Davis in the corner of the end zone, a 23-yard touchdown, 34-20 for Buffalo. Then just over 2 minutes left, 4th and 6. Skylar Thompson rolls out to the right, throws incomplete. There's the intent for Mike Gesick, and it is 34-31. Heck of a football game. Nice job by Miami making it close.
Yeah, they made it close, but in the end, Buffalo wins, so that means we know the matchups in the AFC, sort of, because the number 1 seed Chiefs will take on whichever team advances from the Cincinnati Baltimore game later on tonight. All right, let's talk a little bit about this team right now. And, you know, you take a look at this Buffalo squad, Jimmy. He mentioned it. It was a tough fight by Miami. They came back after being down 17-0, but Buffalo wound up winning the game, and this was expected.
Yeah, I got to give credit to Mike McDaniel, first-year head coach for the Miami Dolphins. He had all kind of quarterback injuries, Tua out, Bridgewater out, Skylar Thompson goes in. No one expected this game to be this close. He had a great first year. I'll tell you what, and they've got draft picks. They're going to have a heck of a team in the future.
Yeah, way to fight back by Buffalo, though. I mean, being at home, a lot of pressure. Miami had nothing to lose. And it was a lot closer than we thought it was
Good,
going to be.
good. No, so to
Scores
lose.
3 points, second half coming up after this.
It's the season's
Abolish halftime. Let's keep the game going. Fuck you and your 10-minute break.
NFL's gonna start stages soon.
And a third of the way through the first quarter, the first stage comes to an end. Every time I come in my room, my bad, Dylan. I fucked up again. Every time I come in my room, I slam my door like the Undertaker when he enters Hell in a Cell. I stand there and dramatically yank it shut. I remember when Undertaker did that with the Elimination Chamber door, and that door was so fucking big, it was like really awkward.
Like the GTA character where you look like you slam it, but you really don't.
GTA characters in the old GTAs where you fucking yank the car door open. Man, I can't believe... Didn't they finally knock the Silverdome down? I can't believe that building was still up for as long as it was.
Broadcast booth. He's Greg Olson and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. You said at the beginning the Giants are going to have to throw the ball today to win. They've done that, and also Daniel Jones, when he's tried to throw, has dropped back and used his legs.
Yeah, and conventional wisdom says, all right, you're playing against Minnesota. You want to limit the amount of possessions that Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson have. You got to maintain possession. The best way to maintain possession is to be aggressive on all those early downs by passing it. That's exactly what they've done. And then obviously the X factor that you just mentioned, when the passing hasn't been downfield, hasn't been open, they have had no answer for containing Daniel Jones as a runner from the pocket.
Downstairs to Tom Rinaldi. Tom, what about the Vikings at half?
Well, from your lips to Kevin O'Connell's ears, Greg, that's certainly defensively what he stressed. We have to find ways to maintain our gap integrity and not allow Daniel Jones to run the way he has. He's been their most effective weapon. Offensively, he went back, interestingly, to that 3rd and 1 call, Kevin, which you really highlighted and said, I tried to get too cute, wanted a big play, we didn't have one. That's a bad call, and that's on me. What we need to do is replicate what we did in those first 2 drives and bring this crowd back into it. They certainly seem like they're into it right now, guys.
I was going to say, Tom, I think they're back. I think they're back into it all right. And so the Giants, who are up 3, will get the ball. They won the opening toss into first.
They're trying to give the Giants an epileptic seizure with the light show they had going on there. Either that or they just won at Martinsville.
That's been a big help for the Giants. Downstairs we go to EA.
Kevin, as you can imagine, Brian Dable very happy with how efficient his offense was in that first half. But he said, look, that
Hey, Barkley stuffed for a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, they're asking Evan Neal, the rookie right tackle, to cut him off. You're going to see Tomlinson right there. Just can't quite get to him on that backside cutoff on that front side zone. And those are the early down struggles that we've talked about. The success the Giants have had, especially in the first half, has been because they've been aggressive and efficient on those early downs.
I'm going to run a play fake and just have Daniel Jones keep it here. Ooh, nice throw. What would you call here? Whatever would work.
Minnesota love nothing more. Get an early stop here to start the half. Get the ball back to their offense. We just saw right before the half, Minnesota go the length of the field to respond. We got a chance here to get the ball back to Kirk Cousins.
RPO time.
Sorry, Greg. Giants follow 6 on 3rd down.
No, it looks like it.
Four-man rush. Pressure coming. Jones gets rid of
Barkley wide open. Oh, my God.
And Saquon Barkley, another 3rd down conversion and 24 yards on the connection.
This is a great play design.
What happened to my stats? Everybody's vacant from WWE.
A little bit of a rub out of the backfield for Saquon Barkley. It's a great play design. This ball is going to Saquon from the jump. Give him an opportunity to run after the catch. And one of those explosive plays through the passing game we've talked about already.
Barkley gets a rest. Breida in the backfield here. Jones steps up, throws
Hodgins is open. 20, the 15, the 10. 1st and goal, Giants.
His 5th catch today and another strike from Daniel Jones. He's got 32 more.
Yeah, watch
Well, it's not going to be a 30-play drive like that other one.
He gets kind of caught up there with Hodgins breaking away on the scramble, and I thought right there Daniel Jones was going to take off, but he sees Hodgins flash. What a nice job there by Hodgins. We've seen a few times Hodgins have really good awareness where he is on the field, and that is a critical attribute playing against zone coverage.
They mark him out at the 12, so it's not 1st and goal. I think they shit him out of at least a yard. End around with Slayton.
Inside the 10, then he's dipped there.
I like how those plays never work, really.
Ed Donatel and his Vikings defense. They've had trouble stopping the pass all year long. 31st in the league in that category. Daniel Jones, 209 yards passing already in this game.
Yeah, one thing Ed Donatel said is, I know we've struggled. I know a lot of our metrics and a lot of the stats don't really reflect what we're accustomed to with this style of defense, but we've been good when it matters. This feels like a big opportunity to be just that.
Well, let's find out if the defense is good or not.
Jones has a man.
Touchdown.
What a save.
Well, sometimes you have the perfect play call for the perfect defense. Harrison Smith is unblocked from his free safety position. The little fake to Saquon.
Oh, scrappy New York Giants.
Bellinger is wide open on the little boot. Look, watch Harrison Smith. He
And those unreliable Minnesota Vikings.
Daniel Jones pulls. Daniel Bellinger is wide open.
Here's the extra point we know is good. Well, you just heard Aaron Andrews talking about Brian Dable saying we have to weather this storm. I think the storm has been weathered at least at the start of this 3rd quarter. Right down the field and the touchdown of Bellinger. The Giants go back up by 10.
To you, it may just be
My little ESPN thing's not updating. It's still way back in the second quarter. There we go. Look at that. All caught up now. 24-14. Oh, fuck, am I tired. Have I ever seen Tropic Thunder? A long time ago. I think I saw it in the theater in Westgate Mall when it was new. A lot of that movie kind of went over my head. I was like, what, 10 years old or some shit? But now I look back on it, I think it's pretty funny. Love Robert Downey Jr. Couldn't have got away with that role these days. If I met Robert Downey Jr., I'd be like, can you record me a cameo as your character from Tropic Thunder?
You look about what they're doing in these postseason and debuts. 7 of them making their postseason debut. Obviously, Daniel Jones in that mix. How about the strong first impressions? Brock Purdy, he started a little bit slow, and then he was on fire in the second half. Trevor Lawrence had 4 interceptions in the first half, 4 touchdowns in the second half.
And Daniel Jones is outshining them all.
Which is incredible. And Daniel Jones is
Norman Bates, Bruce Campbell looking motherfucker.
He has been sensational here today. 2 touchdowns, 218 yards, 71 more yards rushing. And a 24-14 lead for the Giants. And so now it's up to Kirk Cousins and company. And it's interesting, Wink Martindale, and you think, Greg, about
Man, I'd love to live in Australia, get up at 8 in the morning and watch football. 8 in the morning the following day.
The philosophy coming in for Wink Martindale, you see him there on the left, is to make this Minnesota offense earn everything. Sustain drives, keep an umbrella, keep Justin Jefferson to low explosive, low impact catches. And this game's far from over. Kevin O'Connell's got to have some.
Come on, clutch Kirk Cousins. Make this fun. Or Dalvin Cook.
Well, Kirk Cousins said about Martindale, he said one thing he makes you do, he really makes you prepare.
He does, and I can't stress enough, during the week of practice, when you get to your third down install, typically that's where you see all your protection stuff and all your blitzes and the backs and the receivers and the offensive line get in there and make a plan. When you're playing a Wink Martindale system, that protection plan is put in on Monday. It is an all-week emphasis because he can bring that action on every snap.
Yo, get rid of it. Munt. That's a football player's last name. Munt with a D in it.
Yeah, this is a really impressive job by Kirk Cousins. He gets his head around fast. He knows he's got Davis right in his face, and he throws this ball before Munt even gets his head around. That's great awareness there by the veteran. Instead of taking that sack, picks up first down.
By the way, haven't seen Azeez Ojulari lately for the Giants. He's one of the premier pass rushers. He's out for the game with a quad injury. That's a big news for them. Here's Cook up the middle. Not much. A yard or 2. Next Sunday, the premiere of Fox's new
I knew I smelt a bit of a shootout in this game today.
It's a new case, a different defendant, and an unpredictable story. Boasting an all-star cast, Accused series premiere next Sunday after the NFL on Fox. There is Ojulari. He had an injury-plagued year, but he had 5.5 sacks in 7 games. Was out there early, and now unfortunately won't have him the rest of the way for New York. Cousins, good pocket throw.
Oh, picked. You're kidding me. I give it to him. Basically, that tip was all Kirk Cousins' fault. Actually, I'd like to see a replay.
And it appears that Julian Love has the interception. interception for
The
Giants.
longest, it was like.
Yeah, we got to take a look and see what this flag is,
Oh, it
but
went 20 yards when it hit him.
let's see if he gets his hands under the ball. Appears he does there. Initially,
Might get overturned.
KB, and then I think it pretty clearly ended up hitting the ground.
Well, the crowd reacting to replays. We bring in Mike Pereira. Mike, what do you see here on this play?
After crew discussion, it was determined that it was an
Incomplete.
pass.
Okay, they changed it.
Well, Adrian Hill beat you to it, Mike.
No foul on the play.
And this is
There's no foul for holding because there was no
process, which has
return.
been really good.
Because it
When you
doesn't
have
count.
Clear and obvious evidence that the call is incorrect, then they can reverse it quickly and move on.
All right, so that's what they did. Good call.
They're
Correct.
down.
And instead of the interception, it'll be a 3rd down and 7 for the Vikings. One more look. Unbelievable effort.
It was a great effort by Love and a really nice play by 29 Xavier McKinney. They're fired up to have him back. Missed a lot of time with that hand injury on the bye week, and he's the one who drove there on Justin Jefferson to force that deflection. Love just couldn't quite grab it.
Jefferson in motion. 3-man rush this time. Now a late rusher comes. Throws Hawkinson in stride.
First down. Carrying motherfuckers with him.
Big tight end T.J. Hawkinson.
That was the 4th catch.
Hey, you mentioned they only rushed 3. See Big Dexter Lawrence there on the nose. He just takes the
They rushed 3 and Dexter Lawrence still clobbers Cousins.
He starts by widening his release. Landon Collins widens, and as this ball comes out,
Damn.
he takes a big shot. But we've seen Kirk Cousins make a couple of those.
That looked like me when that box fell on my head the other day at work. It wasn't a heavy one, but it scared the shit. I was like,
He's one of the most
fuck.
in the league, Greg. I mean, he got punished this year. He hung in there quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Time to time.
Oh, wide open. Thielen.
25 yards and a dart.
It's a shootout.
And his offense is rolling now. Watch, he comes up real slow. That's Jerry
Thielen had a bad year.
there in the slot at linebacker, and he kind of lulls him to sleep, skip, and then just runs it into a wheel, and Kirk Cousins drops a beauty. Watch Thielen there in the slot. That's good veteran route running by a guy that's been doing it at a high level for a long time.
Go 2 tight ends and a fullback here, and it's 1st and goal. Dalvin Cook right up the
Cook plowing through. Gain of 6.
himself down to the 3.
Vikings, can you fuck off? I'm trying to win some money.
We showed you Wade Martindale and his calls. Kevin O'Connell said, I got something for you.
He's in these last 2 possessions from this Minnesota offense. You can tell Kevin O'Connell has a real good feel for what the Giants are trying to do against them. Starting to get a lot of different guys involved. They're not just forcing it to Justin
Oh, yeah, I'm
Jefferson.
tired, man.
We're seeing him spread the ball
I
around.
need a nap.
Go quick here. Penalty flies. Cousin.
Wide open touchdown.
He's in. Touchdown.
Yeah, what was the flag?
The penalty is, so hang on.
Offside.
Offsides.
And a touchdown to Irv Smith.
fuck me
His
on my
2nd.
Well, just as we were saying, this possession, they're really spreading it around. This time it's Irv Smith. Got him back a couple weeks ago from that ankle injury, and just a busted coverage by the Giants. And these 2 offenses right now are just trading best shot for best shot back and forth. This is fun to watch.
Greg Joseph. Extra point try. Up.
24-21.
Back to a 3-point game for the Giants. Well, these
Yeah, I need another
offenses are
long
cranking
Giants
up here in the
touchdown
second
drive.
half. The Giants by 3.
Also need to wake the fuck up. I'm really tired. And I got to watch Tyler Huntley pretend that he has a chance to win a playoff game for the Ravens.
The only chance is Joe Burrow plays bad.
Yeah,
That's the only chance.
I wouldn't hold my breath for that.
Because, you know, they got that $100 million linebacker.
If I wasn't watching football, I'd probably go to bed. The weekend just fucking flies by again. I get tomorrow off. Shout out to the Dolphins and Bills for making sure I couldn't get a break between games. Really appreciate it. There were a lot of unnecessary commercials in that game, though, especially in the first half. All right, we're back for commercial. Oh, injury timeout, commercial. All right, 2 incomplete passes, punt, commercial. Come back, oh, another injury, commercial. Oh, another injury, commercial. Oh, long review. Oh, they're challenging the play. That's why that game took 4 fucking hours. And it didn't even go to overtime, and the shit took 4 hours.
That and all the incomplete passes.
Yeah. Thanks, Skylar Thompson, for your 5,500 incompletions.
I wonder if he reached 30.
Was that Rob Lowe? That's Rob Lowe of Wayne's World fame. He was Benjamin. What's this? Purchase feeble public access show and exploit it. Gee, I feel sorry for whoever those guys are. I love Wayne's World. I love that game. Minneapolis Miracle. One of the greatest days of my life. Other than my kid being born.
Today, maybe we get a finish like that. How about this? Combined scoring on 7 of 10 possessions. The shortest scoring drive has been 75 yards, so defense in some cases need not apply. So the Giants lead.
I trust the Giants. I think their defense is slightly better than the Vikings, even though they're not showing it right now.
Justin Jefferson draws a crowd, doesn't he, Greg? You go back to that touchdown, you can see it as well.
Yeah, watch the quick little huddle, but that's Justin Jefferson in the backfield. They don't know how to align. Watch how many defenders go with him. They got 3 guys chasing.
3 guys went to Justin Jefferson.
Kevin O'Connell loves it, but all because he was creative by
Good little
Justin Jefferson.
wrinkle there they throw at him. Had Jefferson in the backfield. If I wake up tomorrow with a stuffy nose, I'm going to be upset.
Here's Jones to throw. On first down, like he's done so many times, out to the 30. And Hodgins has another catch for a gain of 5. Well, they stayed true to what you said they had to do, and that's come out on first down and throw the football.
And they can't get away from it. They have to be true to what's worked all day. Sometimes you see in the second half when the game gets tight, sometimes coaches want to get conservative. Really lean on the
It's playoffs, bitch. We're not conservative here.
Passing on early downs has been the key difference for this Giants offense, why they've been so efficient.
Well, Saquon Barkley only has 5 carries, but they're for 48 yards and a touchdown.
Daniel Jones is the Giants' leading rusher. End around. Yeah, 3rd and 1. That should have worked better. God, I'm tired. End around, and it's not gonna. Oh, it worked. Man, that was a long ass yard.
What an effort from Breida. He was dead to rights 3 times. And he got the
Still, why not give it to Saquon?
Yeah, they just go jet sweep, and it looked like Eric Kendricks had him in the backfield, and that's just an unbelievable effort by Matt Breida. He's
That's just the Giants trying to set up another 25-play drive. Want to get as few yards as possible, but keep the chains moving.
Giants are 7 of 8 on third down today.
Now they go to Saquon.
Just his 6th carry of the day. As Daniil Hunter
I think you've held back on Saquon enough. Time to unleash him.
I was talking to Saquon this week, and he said, Greg, we're not the fanciest teams. We don't beat teams by 30 points, but we found a way to grind it out. This is not a grind-out game today.
This is a very different approach, and one that I know Brian Dable thought they had the ability to execute, which is more of a pass first, run second mentality, and boy, have they ever.
Oh, my God. That was wide open, and he missed him. Or did it get tipped? Surely it got tipped. He couldn't have missed that badly.
James is still running. He is wide open. Take a look.
Yeah.
There is no
Damn.
around. Watch number 80, Richie James. 2 guys go with Hodgins, and he's wide open. That's a nice job there by Phillips. Get that big hand up.
Sacked. You got to run that there.
Well, it's just a matter of time. Daniil Hunter, this time they line him and Zadarius Smith up side by side. Really isolates the right guard, Mike Lewinsky.
Right there, run.
Daniil, the rookie right tackle.
Damn it.
You brought it up
He didn't do
earlier.
it.
He had some struggles in their first matchup back in week 16, and that time Daniil Hunter, he runs right by him. Look at this punt formation.
Jamie Gillen, his first punt of the day for New York.
Oh, he muffed it. Vikings recovered, I do believe.
The Vikings got it, they do. Wow. Let's see who got it. Oh, Minnesota got it. Chris Boyd, I think, hopped on. Vikings. Their football down by 3 here in the third. New Jersey.
I'm running out of Powerade, so I'm trying not to go in there and get a sip every fucking commercial. Dylan, are you staying for any of the Bengals-Ravens game?
No, I'm probably going to leave after this one.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired myself. I might not even stay up and watch that one.
If there was going to be one to miss, it would probably be that one.
I might watch it till I just go to sleep.
I don't know. I can never do that. My
So
brain
that
will
way
not
I
turn
can
off.
wake up and be like, holy shit, the Bengals won by 1 point.
You remember that Cardinals-Patriots Monday night game that nobody gave a fuck about? I was like, I'm going to lay down and watch this to see whatever. And I was like, I'll fall asleep. Nope. Sat there and watched the whole fucking thing. Couldn't turn my brain off. If I'm watching football, I'm probably going to be awake.
I've done that before. I done it definitely yesterday for the Chargers.
Rams-Packers, I did it too. And I actually did sleep through a lot of that one. I was considering seeing if you wanted to make a Sonic run, but I can't decide if I even wanted to ask. Let's say I'd give you my card and you could get what you wanted if you wanted.
I kind of want my milkshake.
You want my card?
What, you want me to go?
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll go.
You sure?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting some, to be honest.
Huh? Oreo blast.
Oreo blast, a large Oreo blast?
Yeah, might as well. Soothes the
What if
vocal
the
cords.
machine's broken?
if it's broken, I guess, vanilla milkshake, I guess. Last chocolate one I had there was really fucking strong.
Between these two, they played a great game a few weeks ago and doing it again. And there is legendary Hall of Famer Bud Grant took this team to 4 Super Bowl appearances here in attendance today, trying to bring some good luck. His
Cousins gonna let it fly. Thielen.
Yeah, a little toss bootleg. He's trying to throw this ball in the flat. It's well defended by Julian Love, so he goes to his second read. And nice job there by Thielen. Go down to the ground, secure the catch. Another aggressive first down play action. Kevin O'Connell's in a great rhythm right now as a play caller.
Today I'm getting ice cream to soothe my throat. My old vocal cords.
Yeah, so take a look. The one thing all these clips have in common, when he breaks,
Todd's drinking the lager.
so he's always bracketed either side by side or in this case high to low. They've had a good plan for him that even when he does catch the ball, it's catch.
Made a deal with Dylan. He goes and gets the shit. I give him my card and I pay for it. Ooh, Thibodeau's down. Somebody do Snow Angels next to him. Hey, Cameron, Thibodeau's down. He'll lay down across from him and start doing Snow Angels. Well, what, bro? I thought this was okay. This turned into a long day. God damn this fucking phone. Thank you, phone. Try to like check Messenger and then switch back to YouTube and my phone's like, no, and I have to click on it 3 times. Listen, it's my symbol. I got the headset resting on the hi-hat, but I'm reaching up and hitting the symbol. You know, this drum kit has like 10 different kits of sound, but I only use the first one because it's the best sounding one for the style of music I play. I've never been so excited to get some ice cream. My throat needs it. There's that fucking NASCAR commercial again. Ever since I started streaming like this, like 3 years ago now, I love being in the habit of muting commercials. I should have been doing that long before I started streaming.
Good news, Kayvon Thibodeau is up for the Giants. Here's what happened to him. Watch right there.
Ow, he got stepped on. Trevor Lawrence got stepped on last night as well. If you remember, Trevor Lawrence had a bloody thumb. He took a cleat to the hand. Man, what a throw. Good tackle, though. Keeps Jefferson from getting the first.
Yeah, so we haven't seen that typical Wink Martindale third down exotic pressure. You can see he's bringing in his third down package here. A couple more defensive backs. Some more athletic bodies. But this is typically where you see man-to-man pressure. Haven't seen it often today. You have to wonder in this critical down, does he go back to what he's done his entire career?
See, there's Thibodeau. He's back on the field with a hand taped up. Third and
Thibodeau's back. He hasn't been much of a factor in this game, really. He's been held a lot. That touchdown in the first half, he absolutely got held on. Cook, first down. Thought he might slip by that tackle and still be going, but
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Oftentimes when they want to zone out and they just want to rush forward and drop everyone else, especially in really short down and distance, oftentimes it's just the check down is plenty to pick up the first down.
no. He just named his favorite Kiss song. Play fake. Giants bit on that like a fucking motherfucker. Ow. Thought it was going to be intercepted. A lot of contact. I'm glad they didn't throw the flag. Yeah, he was all over him, all right.
I thought when the ball was thrown, he was going to come down with it. You can see they're trying to.
I thought it was going to be intercepted.
They kind of get tangled up a little bit. I think McKinney loses track of the ball.
It's unfortunate they couldn't take advantage there. The Giants fell for that so hard.
Taking Christian Darrisaw, the left tackle. Take a look. They're kind of hand fighting and just.
If anybody committed interference there, it was Jefferson, so no call.
McKinney playing that deep shot.
Blitz, they run a draw, and it gets wrecked. Jalen Smith.
Smith was coming on the blitz, and he made the tackle on the way there.
This is a run stunt. This is designed to mix up the offensive line zone reads here, and he just pulls the trigger. They're trying to wrap the backside guard around, and he's unblocked for a big tackle for loss.
Vikings going quick. 3rd and 13 here. 4-man rush again. Cousins.
A lot of time. Caught by Osborne, but about 4 yards short of the first down. You want to go for this? Offense is rolling. It's within 4 yards. Young head coach Kevin O'Connell. I think they go for this. No bullshit. They'll go for this.
I don't think Kevin O'Connell is going to consider for a second anything else. It's been soft zone. It's been soft zone. Does Wink Martindale stick with that, or does he change it up? We'll find out.
Fourth and about 3. He's got wide open Hawkinson. My God, Giants, come on. Guys are just running wide open. They're that scared of Jefferson. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a Jefferson effect again. Yep. 2 defenders jump down in front of Jefferson looking for the smoke route. And Hawkinson's running free up the sideline. 4th quarter. I like that call. I said go for it. I'm pretty good today on my calls, aren't I? I had that Dolphins game covered. Neither of these defenses can stop anything right now. Of all the weeks for my voice to struggle, it's when I want to stream 3 NFL games in one day. Still can't believe they gave the Bills that first down at the end of that game earlier. I think they obviously were going to win anyway, but I'm just thinking back to how that running back's ass was down before he could get the ball across the line to gain, and they gave him the first anyway. Oh, well, we got to give the Dolphins' insufferable fan base something to bitch about in the offseason after their first good year in like 30 years. Yeah, they were good in 2008, whatever. They were one and done that year, too, with a gimmick offense. So, sorry, Dolphins fans. But I appreciate the entertainment today.
Well, a really awesome moment. Commissioner Roger Goodell giving Super Bowl tickets to Charlie Huizinga. Charlie's been battling leukemia. Just look at his reaction.
At least that kid gets to go to the Super Bowl, but
Our crew will be covering those games.
unfortunately for that kid, the Vikings will not be in it. But hopefully he'll still have fun anyway.
Smile on his face.
That's probably how I'd react if somebody gave me Super Bowl tickets. I'd be like, what? And then I'd turn around and sell them $1,000 a piece. If somebody gave me Super Bowl tickets today, I would straight up sell them. Not going to lie. So they went for it on 4th down and got it. They gave a kid Super Bowl tickets. I said that would have been my reaction. He was like, ah! I was like, yeah, I would have sold them. I'd love to go to the Super Bowl, but at this point in my life, I'd like the money more.
Once he sees Dalvin Cook release, he just pulls it. Those linemen are trying to sync up that timing and kick him out.
Yay, my throat relief is here. This fucking ice cream.
Close that up for a big loss.
They fake a smoke screen to Jefferson, and half the defense crashed on him again, and Hawkinson was wide open on 4th down. That's how they're still on the field. Actually, I don't even think they faked it. Oh, that missed tackle. Damn, Cook fell down. I was going to say that missed tackle was about to be brutal.
Tony Jefferson maybe just got enough. Otherwise, he might have scored. And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Tony Jefferson just grabs the back of his jersey while Dalvin Cook tries to spin out. He's able to break away, just can't quite regain his footing. And I think you're right. I think if he doesn't trip, he had a chance to score.
It's like a rubber band.
The turf monster.
That's exactly what it was.
3rd and 8. Vikings have converted a lot of these 3rd and longs. Cousins over the middle again.
Hawkinson wide open. He's still a little short, I think.
Is right there.
Now they're saying first. I thought he was a little short.
What an effort from T.J. Hawkinson, who's now over 100 yards receiving.
Watch this effort by T.J. Hawkinson, and then watch at the end here, number 72, Ezra Cleveland, the left guard hustling downfield, gives him a little shot in the back, and it's just enough. I think they're going to challenge that he was short of the line to gain.
This is a bad challenge.
His knee went down.
Because they'll just go for it.
Will use his first
And it's like an inch.
And see if this was short. Let's take a look here, Greg.
Yeah, so Hawkinson's fighting.
Before the challenge flag was thrown and after a crew discussion, it was determined that the runner was short.
He's clearly about a half yard short.
That's another case
Go for it again, Minnesota.
Review, according to Mike Brewer, and that's the right call. You can see the ball was short of the line, and now, you know, it's real decision time. You're down 3. You think kick the field goal, but O'Connell's
No,
still
go for it.
aggressive.
You can get a half yard.
You are. I'm going for this. You're 3 for 3 in the red zone. Your offense has been rolling since your last drive of the first half. You've carried it over here into the second.
Already my throat feels
You
better.
got a chance here to take the lead. I think you got to go and try to get this half yard.
Everybody catching their breath. Because of the expedited review, Giants will not be charged for a challenge, obviously. And the Vikings are going to come
Before
out
this,
with
my throat
general
was feeling like that
information.
female
They are
police
good to
officer
go.
people are sharing memes about.
They just converted a 4th and 2 for 18 yards on this drive to Hawkinson a moment ago. This will be a 4th and 1.
Ready to find out she's playing.
Quarterback sneak.
As Blake Brandel, eligible player as a 6th offensive lineman.
Don't stay in the huddle as long as the Dolphins.
Remember now, the interior of this defensive line, that's the strength for the Giants. So does Minnesota go right at their strength? They try to go a little more off tackle.
It's quarterback sneak.
Quarterback sneak. Oh, they jumped.
False start.
You're right. It's coming back.
Wow. Well, now you kick the field goal.
There was something off about the timing, breaking the huddle. Kirk Cousins is looking back at the official.
What's my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie? Probably Dream Warriors. The first one or Dream Warriors.
You can see Christian Dershow, he's getting ready to get in there for this quarterback.
I know a lot of people don't like Nightmare on Elm Street 2, but I actually think that's one of the better ones.
Dodge a bullet forcing this field goal attempt.
That's the first penalty accepted on Minnesota here today, and so that makes a decision for Kevin O'Connell. They'll try for the field goal to tie this game up. A 38-yard attempt from Greg Joseph.
Miss it. He makes this on screen.
For Dylan's sake, we need a miss here.
Joseph has
24-24.
12 and a half to play.
Win some, you lose a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Kevin O'Connell can't believe it, but we're tied in Minneapolis.
Yep. Fuck. Dream Warriors. I could have seen Dawkin if I went on the bullshit first week of the Kiss Cruise, because Dawkin was on the Kiss Cruise for the first week. We had Striper on the second week. And I'm ashamed to say, I didn't see a single fucking Striper gig on the cruise. They played 3 shows, didn't see a single fucking one. There's a lot going on the cruise. The schedule on the cruise this year was actually pretty fucked. Seems like every time I turned around, I was having to pick between 2 things I wanted to do. Except for the Bruce Kulick and the Kiss shows were scheduled well, but some of the other stuff going on was annoying. Ooh, it's an anti-fentanyl. I'm glad we're doing anti-fentanyl commercials instead of anti-weed commercials like they used to do. We'd see that on Raw on Mondays. You know, the chick that's deflated sitting on the couch like a balloon. This is what happens when you smoke marijuana. It's like, actually, that's not what happens at all. This is what happens when you smoke marijuana. It's like, not really. Oh, man. Marijuana is so bad for you, Dylan. It has no long-term side effects, and it makes you feel really good. It's horrible. It's like the opposite of that scene in Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. What are y'all doing in here? It's called cocaine, and you don't want no part of this shit. Well, what is it? Well, it turns all your bad feelings into good feelings. It's a nightmare. I think I'd like to try me some of that cocaine.
Third quarterback.
What are y'all doing in here? We're smoking reefer. Well, I don't want to get hooked on any drugs. It's not habit forming. Well, I don't want to have to spend the money. It's the cheapest drug there is.
Less than a yard. Moved it back, so they had to go for a field goal. They did by Joseph, which tied it. Sets the stage for some kind of finish. This one is
Oh, it's been a beautiful ride.
on the 25. Today's Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. It's on Daniel Jones running the football and doing it better than other quarterbacks would be in the same spot.
Yeah, we came into the game saying what
Oh, man. Marijuana helps people with cancer. How horrible. Make it illegal.
Him seeing the rush break down, you see there 23 yards over expected. That's in comparison to similar-like situations with other quarterbacks as runners, and seen a little bit of a mix of him just buying time with his legs to be a thrower, buying times to be a runner, and that last one just a designed run play. So we've seen a little bit of it all for Daniel Jones.
That's a bad decision. At least he threw it away. Thought that was a bad decision there.
Hunter starting to come through on that right side against Evan Neal. That was a matchup that he won a lot a few weeks ago. 2nd and 10.
You can start to feel Daniil Hunter here coming to life. Oftentimes in these critical fourth quarters, we've mentioned how good Minnesota has been. 11-0, one-score games. They come to life, especially those two pass rushers, Hunter, Zadarius Smith.
There's a blitz. Takes the short throw. Slayton's open. If he could have got past Peterson.
Right around the 39-yard line, but they picked up the first as they beat the blitz.
Yeah, that's the key. You're going to see they're going to try to bring Eric Kendricks here, and the offensive line all day has done a great job. This time it's right guard. Mark Lewinsky picks up that pressure, and Darius Slayton's just running across away from man coverage behind that pressure.
Screen. Missed tackle.
That was a fantastic move by Richie James. Got right around Cam Bynum, the safety, and he picks up 11.
Watch the awareness here. This is going to be a design run, but he sees Chandon Sullivan off the edge. He's getting ready to hand this ball off to Saquon. He catches it out of the corner of his eye and just spits it out there. Richie James has been like a revelation here as the slot receiver this back half of the season, and instead of taking a run for a loss of yardage, they pick up 10 plus.
The fake. Jones going deep.
Damn it.
That was dangerous. Duke Shelley had a beat on it.
Flag.
Penalty 2 in the secondary. Hang on.
Saving grace. The flag.
Before the pass, illegal contact, defense, number 39. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That is on Chandon Sullivan.
Oh, and the Vikings fans sound so happy.
Chandon Sullivan, he's up here pressed on Isaiah Hodgins. Kind of has his hands all over him. I don't know. Mike, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know his hands were on him, but he kind of has to restrict more of his movement, no?
A restriction. You can't ride him beyond 5 yards with the quarterback in the pocket. That's the point of clarification.
Okay.
Here's Jones. Pressure.
Oh!
Jones unloads it completely.
He was lucky to get that out. He never saw that coming. He was about to get wrecked.
Pressure was coming on Daniel Jones. Well, on the Thursday night for Super Bowl 57, the NFL's brightest stars will be recognized for the best plays and moments from the 2022 season. Tune into NFL Honors Thursday, February 9th, 9 Eastern on NBC. We'll get another expedited review situation, and this was now ruled incomplete. Let's see if
Really?
somebody caught it.
Yeah, it's incomplete.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
right there at the end for sure. Good call. Did a good job of that today, Greg.
They've done a great job not slowing down the pace of the game. Making
I
sure
love
it's a
Wes
balanced
Craven's
ball,
New Nightmare.
getting it right to the
That's another
officials
great movie.
on the field. We've seen it a handful of times. They've done a great job with the expedited replay.
It's kind of part of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Taking away that 5-yard completion.
Technically, I mean, it is. Uses all the same characters. Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Jones throws. Hodgins is in.
What a catch. New Nightmare was the one where it's like Freddy becomes real. Like it's about the actors that were in the original Nightmare on Elm Street
And I think if you're New York,
dealing with the fact
you
that
gotta go
Freddy's
fast.
become real.
Let's take a look.
And he's like after the
That left
main
foot's
actress in the
definitely
first
down.
movie.
It's hard to see if that right toe is in, but they're going fast. You got to see if Kevin O'Connell, he's not going to challenge it.
Yeah. So now Jones going deep.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
Slayton went up, almost made a spectacular grab, but Shelley said,
That'd have been the greatest
That
catch
was
by
an
Jones.
unbelievable catch by Hodgins, and now Jones took a shot.
He did. They went fast. They didn't want to give Kevin O'Connell enough time to see the replay. here at his home Jumbotron, and Darius Slayton almost makes an incredible play. Give Duke Shelley a lot of credit.
Look at this.
Oh, he is in.
Really?
What a great shot. What a great shot down the line.
I didn't get the other foot in.
Jones gets it out to Barkley. Saquon has a couple blocks. Shoulder down. Barkley's got a first down.
I knew he had the blocks to get the first.
Cager and Kenny Galladay out there with an excellent block to spring Barkley.
You mentioned it. Kenny Galladay, he has been a little bit of a disappointment since coming over here in free agency last year, but watch, this is earning your time. All right, you want to throw me the ball? I'm going to go out there and block. He takes Shelley right to the ground, and
Galladay stays in. Jones on the key.
Design quarterback run. We need more of that. They still haven't called nearly enough. He should be like Lamar Jackson. They should use Daniel Jones like the Ravens use Lamar. I'd have him run like every other play.
Picks up 5 there.
the previous Minnesota offensive possession, and big thanks to the false start by Darisaw on the 4th and short. We saw the Giants.
Yeah, even if he did play it Duke.
Can Minnesota do the same here and force a Graham Gano field goal attempt?
Graham Gano.
Jones keeps looking to throw.
Run. God damn, nobody's open.
Nicely throws it away. Just nobody open. Well done by Minnesota.
Really nice job there in the secondary by Minnesota. There was nowhere for Daniel Jones to go with the ball. That little half boot left. They matched those routes really well, and this feels like a critical 3rd down if you're Minnesota.
We got a timeout on the field.
A player bumped the ball.
Officials timeout. The ball was kicked for respotting the ball.
It was moved like a centimeter.
Tell this going to respot it. Going to be a 3rd and 5. Giants have been just great on 3rd down. 7 of 9. First time coaching in the playoffs as a head coach of both these guys. Man, what a game.
Couple of first-year head coaches. 3rd and 5.
Jones, far side of the field.
Oh, he's right at the sticks. I don't know if he's. I think he's short.
But the initial sign a little short.
I'd go for it too. The Vikings went for it. You should go for it.
Now how aggressive are the
Go for
Giants
it.
on 4th down?
I think you go for it.
Touchdowns win the game. Field goals get you beat in a game that's this close.
You can see he's clearly short. You got the ball on the 6.5 yard line.
They're going to go.
Absolutely.
To win this game, you need touchdowns because both teams are just going back and forth. Quarterback sneak. Quarterback sneak. There it is. He got it. Ow.
Oh, he took a shot, but that was well after he got the first down. It'll be 1st and goal, New York.
Oh, boy, did he ever. Take a look at this shot. He takes right under the chin by Eric Hendricks. Kind of bends him back, but if you're Daniel Jones, you'll take it. I just love the aggressive nature of both of these head coaches. Understanding how important
I'm a
these
stickler
positions
about
are,
4th down calls, but I'm in
understanding that
favor
the
of them in this
opposing
game.
offense has really moved the ball well up and down the field the entire game. Settling for field goals at this stage of the game feels like a win for the defense.
Jones. Standing back there.
Flag in the end zone.
And Hodgins thinks he was grabbed. And that looks like that's going to be the call.
Absolutely.
Before the pass, holding defense, number 7. That penalty for first down.
Patrick Peterson.
First down.
Yeah, the veteran Patrick Peterson.
Remember when Peterson used to be like
just
a top
clearly
corner?
grabs him. Isaiah Hodgins
Now he's
trying
just
to get
another
a little
dude.
move off the inside release. And first and goal from inside the 5.
Touchdown. Yes. Talking mad shit.
It looked like Dalvin Tomlinson, number 94, had him for pretty much no gain. Take a look right here. Number 94.
Dylan says go for 2.
Dead in the chest, and just the strength of Saquon Barkley, he just runs through that contact. 4th down conversions, punching in. I mean, this just feels like both offenses right now are just having their way in this game. It could come down to who has the ball last.
It's either going to be about who has it last or who fucks up and turns it over. 31-24.
Well, Saquon Barkley with the boxing background. Jab, uppercut. Giants, the G-Men, back up by 7.
Damn, I'm down to the sad part where there's mostly just ice cream left and not much Oreo. Yeah, I like Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I wish I had a Nightmare box set. I want the Halloween box set too, but I'm just happy to have the Friday the 13th one. That probably means more to me than the others.
All the games done hit on the over. That means tonight's game's gonna go over 40 points.
Let the stupid cat in. You'll stop banging at the window. You know, Ozzy, we have a door with people who will open it for you. It's a lot easier than having to open this window. Fun fact. Damn it. My fucking chair back. Yeah, there's something about Friday the 13th that even the bad movies are enjoyable. But in Halloween, the bad movies are unbearable, and Nightmare on Elm Street's the same way.
I like Freddy versus Jason.
See, that's a bad one, but it's enjoyable. Freddy versus Jason.
I'm not like a diehard fan of any of them, though.
The only reason I don't like Freddy versus Jason is because watch all the Friday the 13ths in order, right?
I'll be honest with you though, Freddy versus Jason, I don't like anything about Jason in it.
That's what I was gonna say.
I like if they just took those parts out and made it Friday the 13th or
Nightmare, yeah. So watch all the Friday the 13ths in order, then watch Freddy versus Jason, and you're like, that's not Jason.
Every time
It's
Jason
like
comes
nothing
in,
like
I'm
him.
like, this
It's not Jason.
Except for the scene when the girl gets in the shower
and they're back on top.
and he smashes the dude in the mattress. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I mean, there's a lot of kills, but the characterization of Jason in Freddy vs. Jason totally wrong. And it was last time I watched all the movies. I watched them in order, and I was like, oh, Freddy's great. That's like classic Freddy. Because it was made by New Line, who made all those Freddy movies. Vikings going to run this kick out. I don't agree. I got a decent return.
Doesn't get back to the 25. He ran it without a shoe. I mean, first he bobbled it, and then he lost the shoe.
He lost his
shoe. Up around the 22, 23. Meanwhile, Rihanna, as we take a look first, look at this. Rihanna can wait. I mean, because when you lose your shoe and you return it,
Didn't even blink. He lost his shoe and he didn't even blink.
Jason Pinnock, backup safety, obviously key special teams player. So they work on Pinnock. Here he is on the tackle of Longwu. Hope he's okay. Injury timeout. Vikings football down by 7.
Well, nothing will ever be Evil Dead, where like every movie in the franchise is good.
The Fast and
the Fast and the Furious. What
the
about
last one I seen and genuinely enjoyed was 5, but I don't really want to get into that topic because it's
Too Fast, Too
it's
Furious.
not worth even talking about no more. I don't even know what they've got now. I quit paying attention. What about Clerks? Did you say all of them were good?
All 3 Clerks movies are good. Really, all the movies that take place in that universe, the Clerks universe, is good. Because there's like a whole, continuity between all those movies.
On just quality of movie, no matter what genre or anything?
Yeah.
Because Jackass
Is good all the way through.
Good, but I don't know if you consider them movies.
Yeah, they're movies. I mean, they won awards.
I would call them movies, but I don't know what a real movie fanatic would throw a technicality out on.
They more often than not were the #1 movie in America when they came out.
I did see the pictures though of Steve and Bam.
Mm-hmm. Watch that podcast; it's really good.
Is it Steve-O's podcast?
Steve-O's video podcast. Bam, I have not seen Bam like this in years. Mm-hmm. Where he's like,
kind of chubby.
He's kind of chubby because he was like on a lot of prescription shit. But the way he talks and the way he acts, I'm like, that's Bam. Like, that's actually the Bam we all liked because he's fucking funny. He was talking about, I was in a fucking coma. I was on a goddamn ventilator. I woke up and felt like I'd been choking on Darth Vader's dick. The funniest part was they talked about how Bam's people took his Instagram account away from him, so he made a new one now that he's out and he's doing okay. And they said, what's your fucking Instagram account? He said Captain Cumstain or something. And then Steve-O goes, well, you misspelled it. And Bam goes, wait, what? Yeah, you put Captain Cumstain. And Bam goes, shit, that's probably why that name wasn't taken. Captain Cumstain. He was like, fuck. He had no idea he had misspelled it when he made the account.
He got up there with some help. He took some kind of shot at the end of the play in the midsection, the lower midsection, Greg.
Yeah, take a look. As he makes the tackle, you'll see the left foot, kind of his heel, hit him right under his number, kind of in the low belly area. That's where the trainers and the doctors were giving most of their attention. He tried to get up and walk off. And as you saw, they ended up having to bring the cart out.
Hopefully he's okay. Here are the Vikings. Down by
All right, Kurt, clutch time. They're shutting down Cook pretty good. He's only at 60 yards, and every time he catches a pass, he's getting the hell knocked out of him. Who dated a 16 when he was 33? Who did that, Cameron?
First-time coaches. As far as head coaches, right? O'Connell won a Super Bowl with the Rams. Daboll's been in and won Super Bowls before with the Patriots, but head coaches here for the first time. Vikings go quick. Second and long.
Screen to Hawkinson. Thibodeau makes the tackle. 3rd and 11. We're down to 7 minutes, too. This is a big deal. As bad as your defense is playing, you might not see this ball again. This might be a Kansas City versus Cincinnati situation.
That's just an effort play. He very easily could rush the passer there and say, all right, the screen, that's up to everybody else. He doesn't. He turns around. When they face the 3rd and long.
Giants have stayed true. They haven't really blitzed that much. Do they stick with that?
That's 7 DBs on the field.
I got to play it safe and get off the field here. They're going to play it safe. Good protection. No! Incomplete. Thank God. 3 and out. Oh, Cameron said Paul Walker dated a 16-year-old when he was 33. Is that true?
Do y'all know about fucking Carl Malone?
What about him?
And his kid?
No.
He 2 years before he was drafted, He had a kid
Big stop now.
with a
This Minnesota
12-year-old
defense is
girl
going to
who's in the fucking NFL.
Starting to get low on time.
Wow.
2 years before, he was a first-round draft pick.
Ew is all I can say.
From the 17, and not much further. Really good punts. A 61-yarder, good special.
So Cameron, you're saying he got the death he might have deserved.
After these messages.
Okay, so he probably didn't deserve that, but you know, I just find it funny that people are like, "Oh my God, Paul Walker's gone." It's like, yeah, the pedophile is gone. Tragic. Goes back to that shit that Chappelle was always talking about. How fucking shitty Hollywood really is. Chappelle's been preaching on that for longer than a lot of people.
I don't think your approach
He wasn't the first, but
I don't think you get conservative.
he's one of the longest running on that subject.
Time is left on the clock. If you're the Giants, you've got to make this a 2-score game. And obviously on the flip side, if you're the Vikings, you can't afford one of those long sustained drives that New York's been able to have their way with you all day.
Blitz coming.
Vikings blitz.
Blocked again.
Good defense.
That reminds me of the NASCAR video.
Junior always says, "Out."
Nice job by Chandon Sullivan. Staying right on the hip there of Richie
Yeah,
James.
Cameron, look up perfectly cut NASCAR screams on Twitter. It's great. Every time a wreck's about to happen, and the video cuts off. I love that I can show NASCAR shit on my channel and not get copyrighted out the ass. Oh my God, a blitz. Uh-oh. First down. They sent everybody.
This is the second time now Daniel Jones has beat the nickel pressure of Sullivan off the edge. This time he finds Saquon Barkley, who's his fast release. See, they're going to bring him off the edge. Saquon's in an empty protection, meaning he does not have any blocking responsibilities. He's going to run right past the blitzer and makes a nice one-hand catch.
He's got 56 yards receiving. He's got 53 yards rushing. 2 touchdowns for Barkley and a first down, New York.
Quarterback run. Wow. Yeah. Stop going out of bounds.
Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon headed back to Las Vegas. See the Manning brothers, AFC and NFC head coaches in that one. New skills challenges, first ever AFC NFC flag football game. It's Sunday, February 5th, 3 Eastern on ABC, ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and Disney XD. All these teams care about is getting to next week. Second and 9.
Anybody going to an F1 race this year? Man, F1 is so expensive, right? Taking them cars to all those different countries and shit all over the world, that's hell. The logistics of that. Hodgen's been making plays all day. He's over 100 yards on that catch. 3rd and 2, biggest third down of the game. Last game of the year, we can only think about it now. Although the idea is to not make this be your last game of the year.
It's 3rd and short. You've got to have it. What's your go-to offensive play? You've worked all week on the top.
Well, I polished off that Oreo blast. And it did soothe my throat. 3rd and 1. They're in the shotgun. What do I always say? You deserve what happens next. It's got to be a run of some kind. About a half-yard short. I'd go for it. Remember the Colts and the Patriots in 09? That kind of game? This is one of those kind of games. I think you got to pound up the middle here on a sneak and get this. Want to hit up an ARCA race? I've been to an ARCA race. Ty Majeski won it. Oh, yeah, Frankie Muniz is racing the whole season in ARCA this year. Can't wait till Talladega when they get 3 wide. There's Malcolm in the middle. Somebody's going to make that call.
Think it over on a 4th and 1 with 3:28 to go.
Michael, would NASCAR be your most profitable betting venture? Because I feel like it is.
I don't bet a lot, but I would say no.
I feel like NASCAR is easy money for me most of the time.
It's more about like easier to make money, yes, in NASCAR, but you don't make as much. You can't
Yeah.
go.
There's no spreads and overs in NASCAR.
Get 3 to 1, that's what you get.
Yeah.
Unless you're somebody like those crazy guys who pick Rick Ware cars to finish top 10.
That dude at Daytona, right? He picked the Rick Ware car to get a top 10.
It's
Yeah.
like a $7 bet to win.
You can't change who you are now, good or bad.
Sneak. Yeah, he got it. He got it. He got it.
Giants have won this football game.
Ball is out, but the play is over.
First down. They're ticking down to 3 minutes. They got a 7-point lead. They might be able to bring this home.
It's a great shot right down the line. Watch the little forward push
Voice
that
down.
Saquon gives him. Nick Vannett, the tight end, lined up at fullback. He gives him the first push. Saquon comes up and gives him a second. Dable says first down.
Yeah, Michael, this past season caught us off guard. We've never seen that many different winners and all kinds of craziness, but that kind of made it more fun to bet because I was taking bets on guys like Eric Jones and Busher and Suarez, Chastain before he had finally won a race.
I think Kevin O'Connell.
We're going to do Bristol Dirt, just the cup race. Bristol Dirt, Darlington in the spring, the 600, Bristol night race, Southern 500, Bristol night race, maybe Martinsville playoff race. I don't feel a pressing need to go back to the spring Martinsville race and freeze our balls off again. The playoff race for Martinsville has more intrigue anyway. Are they playing Seth Rollins music?
12 men. This is the 12th defender. They're trying to get him off the field. He gets off. You can see him clearly signaling timeout, but
3:18. The Vikings used their first timeout.
it's hard for the official to see the timing of it.
Here's Barkley.
Barkley for nothing. Timeout Vikings.
They were aggressive with that play. You stay that way now. You just try to keep running clock now with 3:14.
Run the ball.
RPOs are the key. Daniel Jones will get the first down running the ball that you need to win. Who will Stewart replace Harvick with? I predict he'll just put Custer back in it. If Gene Haas and Tony Stewart stay together, Custer will get Harvick's rod. Custer's going back to Xfinity for this year, and then Harvick stepping away. I bet Custer gets Harvick's rod.
I'm going to say Kyle Larson.
They can't get Larson away from Hendrick.
I've seen a lot of people say Zane Smith. They don't believe Cole Custer can do
I could see Zane Smith. I really could.
Super Wildcard Weekend presented by Verizon continues tonight.
Then the Haley Deegan suck.
The Haley Deegan fanboy. Oh my God, she's gonna get Harvick's rod. It's like, no.
Next weekend on Fox, CBS, and NBC.
Although I love the way Haley looked in Xfinity car better than she did in trucks. So I think Haley still has some promise. She's got to get the fuck out of trucks. Play action, a bootleg here. Be safe with this ball. You got to take the sack. You got to take the sack. You can't throw an incomplete there. You can't roll and run out of bounds. You got to keep the clock going or make them burn the timeout. Now, unfortunately, you're on a 3rd and long.
And you mentioned that's really smart for Daniel Jones there to force Minnesota. If he throws that ball away, he allows Minnesota to save their last.
Hodgins got to make a play again.
Well, humongous play, obviously. Daniel Jones has been brilliant today. Does he have one more play in it, one more big play to potentially seal this game?
Well, one more first down. Now, of course, that sack really changes it now. Puts them behind the sticks here for a 3rd and long. Be curious to see how aggressive Brian Dable and Mike Kafka want to be. We've said that a bunch of times. They've continued to stay the course. But right now,
3rd and 15.
Any sort of strip sack. At the end of this play, if 4th down, you're pinning Minnesota deep and making them go the length of the field. I think at 3rd and 16, you feel pretty good about it. So Daniel Jones has to get this ball.
Dylan's dyslexic and he misread the field. Look at this covers down here at the bottom on Hodgins. Oh, God, dude. Slayton would have had a shot at that. Slayton drops it. He was going to race Patrick Peterson to the line to gain, but he dropped it. This would have been a little closer than you realize.
In essence, he catches that ball. He has nothing.
Vikings are going to have a chance.
He runs for the first down, and this game is all but over. I mean, that is
Damn you!
Critical.
That still didn't make me as mad as when Alshon Jeffrey dropped the ball against the Saints a couple years ago that got picked and cost the Eagles.
So, a huge break for the Vikings. Dillon gonna punt it away. High kick. Rager calls fair catch and does so.
Vikings from their own 12. 2:56. No timeouts. Slayton doing his best Evan Ingram New York Giants impression. Ingram's a beast with the Jags now.
Nothing really fancy.
I just said, damn, I didn't know Evan Ingram still played for the Giants.
Well, Kirk Cousins had 8 game-winning drives to lead the NFL this year. We know about this team coming back and winning one-score games. They were 11-0 in one-score games. Right now, they're down 7. 2:56 to go, no timeout. Significance there. The next 56 seconds, because they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge until you get inside the 2 minutes. So keep that in mind. Four-man rush. Cousins back, taps the ball, has a completion to Hawkinson. And he gets out to the 18-yard line before Dave Belton brings him down. Cousins trying to hustle the troops. Pressure up the middle.
Oh, no. He threw it away. Oh, they're going to get roughing. Oh, what a time to call roughing. I didn't see anything egregious, but we didn't see the back half of this. We just saw him fade away as Lawrence grabbed him. That's not roughing. What the fuck? Fucking Kirk Brady over here. That's not roughing. You gotta be kidding. Oh, they're gonna say he hit him in the head because he was going to slap the ball. Horrible. Like I said, what a time to call that. That's some bullshit. I've always said Cousins is just Brady without the good luck, but hell, he might have some of it now. He's had a lot of it this season. There's Hawkinson for a first. He's unstoppable right now. Whether they cover him or not, he seems to be making all the plays.
Nice job there by Hawkinson. But again, a lot of these completions are in the middle of the
You can't call roughing on that.
as many downs prior to the 2-minute warning.
I think that just broke the Giants, man. I don't think they'll recover from that. Unless Cousins turns it over. Oh, overthrows. Looking for Thielen. Looking Kirk Brady. Getting all the calls. 2:03 to go.
Due to this being the second flag on the play, the ball will be placed at the 1-yard line.
Minnesota attempt as many plays as possible.
Minnesota will be given 3 timeouts.
Do you remember Joe Flacco during the Super Bowl? The Ravens beat the 49ers. The Niners had a punt return at the end. That's all they had left. And Flacco flat out said he was about to run out on the field and tackle the guy if he tried to break it. He was like sitting there waiting to see if he broke it to his side. He was going to run out there. He goes, what are they going to do? They can't give him a touchdown. I was like, I think they can. Oh. Oh, roughing again. Yeah.
8-yard line.
2-minute warning.
56 to go. Brian Dable trying to console Darius Slayton, who's been so big for them this year.
I'm going to throw this fucking Sonic Cup away, and we'll watch the last 2 minutes, and then we'll roll right into a game that I don't see how it's going to top the first 2 games today.
Chance. Slim to none, but chance.
Ravens played better last week against the Bengals than I thought they would. Let's see if we can look back and go, man, the Giants got robbed, son. Fuck. Game's on the line on these next two plays. I thought the Seahawks 49ers game was well officiated. I thought Jags Chargers was mostly well officiated. This one here, don't fall apart at the end, refs. You've been doing a pretty decent job this week. You know what's weird? Short track sucked last year, but the Coliseum race was actually pretty good. I think it's because the track's so small. You know, because they always say more horsepower is going to help the short tracks. Even with the sort of mid, we have higher horsepower than we had with the previous car. I think on a track that small it shows, and it actually helped because the Coliseum race was actually decent last year. The heat races were a lot of fun.
Wildcard weekend presented by Verizon. What a game this has been. Giants 31, Vikings 24. Minnesota is out of timeouts.
3rd and 8 at their own 48.
And they've got a little ways to go here on their own 40.
Do you think the Vikings go for 2 if they score? I don't think at this point they would. But I might consider it. As bad as your defense has been playing. I think it's a consideration, but I doubt it. Unless somebody fucks up and does a penalty and gives you the ball at the 1, then you go for it on the 2. Oh! Incomplete. 4th and 8. Game on the line. Game is on the line. This is the play.
Well, we've been talking about it all game. Does Wink Martindale go back to man-to-man? And here he is in a critical 3rd down. He goes one free safety.
Yeah, Larson's racing the Indy 500, not this year, but next, 2024. Larson's doing the double. We'll get to see him come in by helicopter.
Why are you not just throwing it up to Justin Jefferson every time? When the game's on the line, that's what you do.
4th and 8, game on the line. He goes to Hawkinson, 4 yards short of the first. My God, Giants win. The parlay lives. 4-0. 4 down, 2 to go, bitch.
He did his best Josh Dobbs.
He did his Josh Dobbs impression, yeah. I picked the Giants. And it's all over. The luck finally ran out for the Vikings. This was due to happen. 4th and 8, what does he see here? Does he think Hawkinson's going to get by this defender?
It's a 3-yard catch against man. I'm not exactly sure how that ball does not get pushed.
Fucking A, Kirk.
You know what Kurt's saying that he was like, oh, he's
McKinney.
He probably thought he was going to get around the edge and miss the tackle.
And the
Giants are going to win it.
Daniel Jones.
Oh, my God.
Xavier McKinney, who did not play a few weeks ago.
Check down on a 4th and 8, yeah.
Well, most people thought the Giants.
Alex Smith's at home going, well, that's what I would have done.
Good play, Carson.
Andy Dalton be like, yeah.
They're sitting at the TV going, that was the right call.
The meme of Leo DiCaprio going, pointing at the TV. Daniel Jones, playoff legend. First player with that many yards on both sides, rushing and passing, in his first playoff game. Danny playoffs, they're going to Philly, I think. Actually, they absolutely are going to Philly. Oh, well, the Eagles get another bye week next week. Ooh, yeah, the 49ers are either going to get Tampa Bay or Dallas. All is proceeding as I have foreseen.
Brady has to travel all those miles.
Now my parlay rests on Joe Burrow and Tom Brady bullshit.
Wait, Brady gets to lose in his hometown.
If he loses tomorrow, they lose. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're talking about if he goes to San Francisco. Yeah.
They're going to be like, good up in here, Tom.
The Giants haven't won a playoff game since Super Bowl 46. Not surprised. Up until this year, they were the losingest team in the NFL in the last 5 seasons. Daniel Jones with that playoff dub.
next weekend.
The G-Men win it.
Coming up, the State Farm
Well, I'm going to take a little break. We'll be back in about 30 minutes to watch Joe Burrow and the Bengals probably bitch slap the Ravens, but you never know what's going to happen. And that's why we're going to stream it. So I'll be back in a little bit.